It's like on the TV show, like you're like, oh yeah, of course the catfishes are going to like, engage in some of this stuff, and it's funny there. But at home by myself, I feel like a total creep.
I missed something good, but it sounds fun.
You did.
How are you all?
Doing all right.
Okay.
Hanging in there.
All right. I'm assuming the toaster's strudely.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good, very good. Since we're waiting, Tasari, what path was yours? Was for the Dalkir?
I think I was the Scion.
The Scion. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Seg was the deformer, and then Web was the other one. So okay.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna add that to you now. And you did go to level 2, correct?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh,
What
I finally put the bone in my other possessions on D&D Beyond, but I don't know how to do that on
I can do it for you.
Foundry. Okay.
No worries. Alright. Remove one item from the inventory. Huh. Maybe I did.
Because it does not look like there's a section for other possessions in my inventory.
There technically isn't, but I think it forces it into something, but I can't be sure either.
Okay.
Try to import it. I'll try to import it first, and then we'll see what happens. And then I just gotta finish up Whoops. But in the meantime, let me import.
And then
go ahead.
Let me switch the avatar on D&D Beyond.
Okay. Let me know when. Wet. What up, dude?
What up?
Not much, man.
Yeah, same shit over here too.
That's life. All right, you guys should all be delinched out now on your character sheet. You should have access to all such things. It should already have applied the immunities, the resistances, and all the other awesome features that I gave you guys because I'm awesome like that. There are a few things that we did not include based off of the PDF and previous literature, only because I was like, fuck, I am so tired of having to track multiple things right now. So I am not tracking.
Look at all these fancy icons.
I am not tracking the insanity use. So if you guys use your skills right now, this is just to see how they work. So use them freely. Don't worry about you going crazy or taking any hindrance from using your abilities. This is the free period and moment to do so between the sessions from now and until later announced. Just go crazy and let's see how the system works and what have you. Remember, using students will infuriate the balance of Strixhaven and the Oracle, but only one end knows that stick. Just put it out there for the other two because now that everything's in there, you guys have an item in your inventory called souls. You guys will use that and tally it up as how many you have, and then you guys have a soul shared pool. That item is also present, and I will update them across the board to always show who contributed what into the pool and how many are in the shared pool for you guys. That make sense? Awesome. I thought so too.
I'm looking forward to seeing the craziness they do.
New shit.
Everything should have its respective roles. If it's a skill that has two things on it and you choose the attack or the damage or the dice rolling feature of it, it will either be other formula or automatically built in when you use the ability. All of them are set as bonus actions at this time. Consider any and all features that you can use unless it states it's an attack, which I believe is only paralyzing touch, which I don't think you get into like level 3 or 4. But I think that's the only actual action call out and maybe 2 others early on. But beyond that, everything else is considered a bonus action. It's already systematically built that way in the game. That as I built it. So, and there's only I think 4 things missing, which is for level 4 and 5, when none of you guys are there. So that shouldn't matter at this time. But yeah, you'll also see on your sheet that it shows that you guys have your respective level. Actually, yeah, you guys should see Tasari's too. Should see your respective level in where you would see what class you are as a split class now. It will not.
Okay.
This does not count to your level 20 total though. For those of you as a day lich.
My
Is it a
character's
day lich?
I got you.
Oh, it's day lich.
Gaston.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank
it is
you.
day lich.
Does that mean something, or is that just something you made up?
I made it up. It's the Dalkir and Lynch combo. The Lich.
Ah, okay. I
Sound
hadn't heard
cool?
of it before, so.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, they're the first 3. You're the perfect show and tell.
Tell me more. Tell me more.
All right. Gaston Grinspike V1 is going to be your new core. Good sir Ryle, just so you are aware. I'm going to remove control of Gaston Grinspike default. And I will swap them out on the scene if you don't mind pressing and holding where you are hiding. Oh, I see you. You're here. Found you. 15 feet up with the hover ability or with the cool hover filter. That's okay. 5 feet forward. You're welcome. And 15 back up. Beautiful. All right. Now let's see. Sorry, I didn't hear too much from you, but I know you intake information first. Does the class appear or show up accordingly to understanding?
I'm trying to find the things.
So on your character sheet, because I know WEP uses the other one, so I have to make sure I know what you guys are looking at. On your character sheet, you will see in the features tab an entire section called the Lynch features.
Okay.
Those are all of
Oh,
your
yeah, okay.
abilities. Okay.
Cool.
Everything should be under that. Nothing should be anywhere else for your Delich skills. I made sure it's all stacked in this beautiful category. The only things you will have outside of that is your items, which all of you guys will have different variations of depending on what level you are. For instance, Tasari, you have a consumable that says pay souls to level 3. It costs 10 souls. Your tools, which all of you guys have, is the philanthropy soul and the soul pool. You guys will use that to track your souls. Just sorry, I did not update yours. How many souls do you have at this moment? I have not looked at my notes yet.
Let me just look really fast.
No worries.
34.
Beautiful. Bam. And so your quantity has now been updated on your soul.
And that's in inventory.
That's in your
Souls?
inventory, correct? Yeah, it's on the
Okay.
very
Oh,
bottom.
I see it.
It's in your
Okay.
tool section. And then your spells have innately been added. Keep in mind, all 3 of you, all of these spells are considered prepared. You do not need to prepare them. You do not need to add them to your prepared list. If you prepare a list, they are all automatically prepared, and they should be docked as such. They should be already set up in your system as prepared. So, just so you're aware, they have, and you'll see duplicates. So if you already had Misty Step, you'll have 2 Misty Steps. It's just how it is. Oh well. I'll go and clean them up after as you guys as I go through it. But that's pretty much it. Otherwise, you guys won't have any duplicates if it's an ability that you didn't have before. So yay! But yeah, that is your guys' sheets. What Seg? Where's Seg? Seg's still not with us. What's going on, Strudel? Talk to me, Evan.
I don't know. I'm gonna go grab him. I'll go make sure he's here.
Wow, you said he was getting them turned on.
I lied.
Straight up. Any questions you guys might have of the current scene? I will do a mini current moment scenario, but any lingering thoughts or new thoughts coming in?
I figured out how to change Gaston's portrait in Origin just did.
Beautiful. I love it. Let me make sure I update that to your token also. Oh, do you mean that's what you did?
Yeah, it's on the V1.
Gotcha. But I got you. I got you on the token part. Because those are actually separate. Awesome. Good job, sir. How's it going on the parallel side of things? You think this one's adding up to your previous turnouts?
This is actually the point where we're going to find out. This is kind of like the pass or fail test.
Need to quickly adjust
no return.
the HP on the V1.
Yeah, the real goal is, are these guys bad in the ass enough? That's the real question.
Are they what? Sorry?
Badass enough.
Gotcha.
And do they look cool enough doing it?
Good sir, Gestron, what is the health differentiation?
I just changed it. It's 115.
Cool. Oh. You could have had more, and I never would have known. But I appreciate your honesty.
Now it's lower than it. No. Now it's
You mean your
now
max was supposed? You mean your max was supposed to be 137?
No, my current was supposed to be 115.
So your max is 137?
Yes.
Makes a lot of sense. There we go. See? Now it's going to be okay. We're going to get there. I just like to hurt people for fun, and now you know how much you'll go through tonight. Damn.
This is why Iz is always hiding.
Alright. Beautiful.
So, if things don't go well, we just abandon this parallel for another parallel?
No, we die, and then I start over with a new group. Yeah, so
we
technically,
can.
yes, we can.
Yeah.
Is there a way to switch realities?
Yes, there is.
Yeah, but I don't think you can anymore. Isn't this the last one because you scraped the bottom of the barrel?
Not
Yeah.
100% true. You guys
I thought
have
you said we
seen
were handpicked.
11-14.
Yeah. I was about to say, it's like, there has been others, but we're definitely running out. And it's better if we don't lose.
But there are a lot of souls here we could take with us if we decided just to fuck this parallel. And then we have to have a beautiful new shiny one and all the souls we could take with us. I mean, inside our reflectors.
You're a
I'm not
fucking
taking them in.
monster.
If this is a character is, will look at you with much disdain.
I mean, it's not like you were using them.
But yes, I was. They were students.
Yeah, but if this whole place is fucked, I mean, they're just gonna get wasted.
You don't get to keep them traveling across realities. Or timelines, I should say, not realities. Timelines.
Technically, they do.
Oh, well, they get to cheat, which is
Because
the best
they're
kind.
Dalkir are they're an anomaly. They don't exist. They're a thoughtless, thing. No one could technically manifest what a Dalkir looks like or is.
Yep. I don't care about other souls, but my students, my other me might come back and hurt you.
There's only one student soul I want.
Bay.
And then quit.
So, you guys recently left off with the field scarred in a brief conflict of battle. As you do, a bird calls out from the sky as he's pummeling. On fire, wings, vampirism, all things, stake in his heart, tumbling, 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 tumbling. And he doesn't say hello. Bam! He hits the ground.
Instantly.
Seg arrives. That was the door. Thank you for appearing. Welcome, Seg. As you guys look at the field and you see the Phyrexians constantly coming in a way of strategic approach. They are not being relentless. They are not being risky. They are being calculated. Is you see across the battlefield as you hold your perch and witness the two friendly fire accidents back to back with your cannon barrage, which is becoming a problem. But otherwise,
It's just not surprised. It knows what happens when you give people guns.
literally only with the guns.
The real
Anyways,
question is, how's Bob the Titan doing today? I mean, it's been like 1,000 years since I saw him last.
yeah, that's true. We'll get to that for Bob the Titan. But as you look across the field, there are some things that begin to pop out to you. This beast or being or construct, the siege engine off in the distance, still at just past the 750-foot marker, has built-in ley lines, 3, in which you can see from their approach. What that tells you is that they have taken these ley lines and embedded them into their body from other planes. These are weak points, but at the same time, risks in which can pull people into fractures and send them elsewhere. It is not only a opening, but also a closing, depending on the approach.
I'm going to let everyone know when it's my turn.
Yeah.
Through the Lich network.
You could use
You can move on.
yes.
I mean, you also have the thing that I set up.
You know it's the Gaston network.
Yes, the guest. Yeah, you have there's multiple networks happening right now.
Yeah,
It's
you
very
have multiple
busy.
networks happening right now.
You got like multiple packages, and you can cancel any of them and still have them running. As you pop in on your turn to pass that information, the rest of you, go ahead and give me survival checks. As you take in the field of battle and absorb the thoughts that are crossing the field, overall, your students are looking fair. And I say fair in the fact that majority of the damage done to them is faltered by accidents and misfires. Their handling of the Phyrexians, however, seems to be going quite smoothly, at least so far. There are another 5 swarms of Phyrexians coming within the next 2 turns. These ones are much larger and seem to be more bulkier. You guys all get the sense, except Tasari, for whatever distractions they may have.
Oh, it's free souls.
Seg, you too. I need a survival, sir.
Cardboard.
Like say if you get a Sharpie and write on it, it produces content quicker.
Anyone got a Sharpie?
Gosh, I don't know how homeless people get Sharpies, honestly. Like, that's like the craziest thing. They can get a full art supply studio going, but they can't
I
find a
don't see how their
home.
shoes
a
are all
job.
fucked up. Like, have
like,
you ever gotten your shoes that fucked up? Like, I used to
Like, they don't
skateboard,
go
I never
nowhere.
used to
Like,
get
it's
that fucked
crazy.
up.
Yeah.
Like,
So,
you get mauled by animals?
Very specific.
Specifically the
So-
shoes, like for real. Like, how do you get it so tattered? Like, I've never had kicks that tattered ever.
I don't know, dude. I can get my kicks tattered though. Like I do not take care of shoes.
I wear my
So,
shoes until they literally
Like,
fall
go ahead,
apart.
Ryo.
Yeah. But
I
even then,
don't-
they don't look as bad as.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I-
how do you do that? Like, it has to be on purpose. It's for the shock factor. Look at
Ryo,
me, I'm
what you got?
fucked.
Hold up, well.
I don't have a Sharpie, but I do have wet erase markers.
Ooh, that's a good start. Good start. There you go.
Holy shit, I have a Sharpie.
Da-dun.
It's silver,
Someone
but it's
is
a Sharpie.
It's always the special colors. Like those are the expensive ones too. Makes no sense. Oh my gosh, guys! Wept through the dice and it finally made it through the mail into our digital server. 25 cents
Impossible.
accepted.
And it
And
was
then
a
you rolled
cell
too many
phone,
times.
No, I rolled a cell
You rolled the
phone
wrong one, dude.
instead of survival.
Awesome.
Bro's throwing 8 dice over
good
here.
save.
How?
So everyone but Tasari, due to Tasari's personal distractions on the battlefield. She also has Gemma and so much to take care of. You all see that the approach is like a phalanx. They are not side by side and taking up all that field, but they are approaching in a way as if they are assessing a barrier, as if to push you all backwards toward your fortress. They plan to take you as a bundle. Individual is not working out for them. You understand that they are going for the scoop method at this point. That is the information you have for the battle approaching you. With that, we will go into the next round of random initiative. And it looks like it brings us to... Ooh, that was a tough one. It was going between Seg and Tasari for a minute there, and then Tasari's like, psych. You're going first. Your distractions give you freedom.
I'm no longer in the initiative order, it appears.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that's
the
'cause you-
the cannon for some reason. Is that's so weird?
Huh? The cannon's rank 4. It's last. What was the...
And I rolled a 4, and
rolled
then
a
a 4
4.
showed up for the cannon, and I was like, that makes no sense.
I see it.
I
Nat
know.
20 for yours. And the cannon rolled a 4.
Yeah, I don't know where. Well, I know I rolled a 4 for sure. I don't know where. What anything else happened? Anyways,
Oh,
go
you
back
rolled a
to
4 for
whatever.
Gemma. That's why.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah. But your character, it auto rolls those in initiative already. So it threw you at a nat 20. So you lead with you and Gemma.
Okay. I was just letting her know her survivor roll, but I was very confused at why it came up as a cannon. Saying
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, probably because of
Yeah.
what you were clicked on, but it's okay. Because you guys control those. So if you have it selected, you will roll as such.
All right. I get to touch the cannons, but anyways, okay. So it's my turn, I guess. I think I was in the middle of killing this thing in front of me before.
Correct. You were taking it on. It is moderately damaged.
All right. Should probably be careful with my resources here. So I will do. Do you know what I'm concentrating on? Let's start with that. I have concentration marked for me. I could
Yeah.
guess what it is,
It
but
is Shadowblade.
okay, that was my guess. Do we know what level of Shadowblade? My guess is pretty high.
Check. It is.
My guess would be level 7.
I'll trust you. It doesn't tell me the level it was originally casted. So, I mean, I didn't look either. To be fair, let me just look in the chat. I didn't even consider that. Nope. Doesn't find it. I probably cleared it. No big deal. Level 7 it is. What does that mean? Should you have some kind of physical prop for you for this item? Or for this spell?
Yeah, it means I usually make a. This character doesn't have one, but yeah, I'll just roll with dice.
But it's like a spiritual weapon, right?
It's like that, yeah, except
Yeah,
for
I got
it
you.
uses your dex instead of using your magic thing.
Gotcha. What color did you want the blade to be?
Black. It's Shadow Blade.
You
So.
got it. Oh, you can roll the dice for now while I build it for you real quick, and you'll have one in the future.
$26 to hit with my Shadow Blade.
Make contact. Just ripping through it.
This first one I'm gonna do is a booming blade. The second will just be regular. So that is 5d8 and then 2d8. So 7. Okay.
Beautiful. Almost have it done. It doesn't have any HP, right? It's sentient, just like
Those are supposed to be 3d8. One more d8. Sorry.
go for it. And then that boy, and it's based off your dex, correct?
Yeah. So 30.
So 30 points of damage as you see the Shadow Blade. How big is the Shadow Blade compared to you, out of curiosity?
It's like a It's
Like,
kind
what
of
do
just a regular
you like?
rapier size because it's got
Okay.
finesse and it's got like, yeah.
Okay. Totally cool. You got it. With that, you see it. You see different kind of gears flying and different debris collapsing against the ground as the machines are. It takes a handful of damage. It is holding on, but that was a heavy blow.
All right, we're going again.
Was it considered an action for its attack or bonus?
Since it was already cast, it's an action, but I get 2 attacks since I'm a blade swinger. One of them can be a
Totally cool.
cantrip. So the first one was the living blade with the thing. This is just regular. 2, 4, 5.
Gotcha.
5d8. 25 more damage.
So the normal damage for this is 5d8 or 7d8 or 8d8. Sorry,
It's
just so
5d8. It's
got it.
5d8.
But you had booming blade
At level
last time.
7, yeah, and it booming bladed last time.
Got it. And then what type of damage is it? I almost have it done being built.
So on the last one, it was part of it was thunder damage, but the rest of it is psychic damage.
Got it. Awesome. Cool.
How's you looking after that one?
That is going to come down as it slashes through. You are watching the Phyrexian stand before you. Little sparks in a line across its body in like a diagonal sense. As it splits into 2, landing on each of its sides. Down and out. Defeated.
Okay. I will then so he's dead?
It is down, yes.
Okay. Not bloody looking, so sure. And I was gonna
Yeah,
move.
I can't get to the filter at this exact moment. Sorry, I was still working on your thing.
Can I get there on my broom? Yes, I can. I'll move her over here, and then Gemma's in this ditch over here, is going to do, let's see if she can reach her fire bolt all the way over there. Yes, she can. Okay. Her spells are the fairy dragons. Okay, I'll use my sheet for the spells. Stats are updated, but the spells are still the fairy dragons. Okay. So we will do a firebolt.
Found the fuel line.
Damn, Gemma.
This battle
Wow.
ends now.
Just burns as you guys watch it light up in flames and the machinery just Sag, because you are right next to it, I do need you and Chio to give me Constitution saving throws as that it's like an explosion. It's like and within the immediate 20 feet, which you guys are.
You're attacking the ones down south.
Yeah.
Up here.
I don't think she could have reached that one up there. I was thinking the
Wait,
one
I
down
thought that's
there.
what you were targeting. Oh, you attacked from your sheet. I see.
Yeah, because I looked at her spells and I was like,
I didn't see where
well,
she was because I saw
her spells were all the fairy dragon spells. So I was like, well, that's not gonna work. So
they're still chilling like a villain. Bam, bam,
this
bam.
little one up here is what I was shooting for.
Gotcha. So totally fine because that means let's see. The explosion was 40 feet and weapon. No, I was just kidding. It's still 20 feet. But your guys are students and your Battle Force Angel has to roll.
Very fucking funny.
As the exact same thing happens. But in a smaller radius and less people affected. or less crucial ones, I guess. I will roll for the students.
And the Battle Force Angel has resistance to fire.
It's cute. It does true fire damage. Ta-da! Wow. Oof. Eef. Can't do much on that one. It's rough. Gosh. Wow. Okay. These guys are really like just all about death after all. So they embrace it. They're like, the boom!
They're
As
already
it
dead
takes out a
anyway.
handful of some of the students. And the Battle Force Angel will get resistance against it, which is totally fine. Well, no, wait. You said fire damage, right? It's thunder because it's a sonic boom in which they are getting the reverberation of.
The firebolt?
No, the firebolt blew it up. The explosion and the vibration is what you guys are getting hit by, as I'm describing. Yeah.
Such an
So it'd be
intense
thunder.
firebolt.
Well, it's a machine, you know, it's the Phyrexian blowing up, so yeah. Oh, and it was a nat 20, so hell yeah, it was an intense
You
fireball.
know.
And did 54 damage, Jesus, for a
I
fireball.
know. That's crazy.
It's crazy. So the battle mage would take total 26 or half that. Whoa, they had 35, didn't they?
Yeah, but if they don't have resistance, then they just die.
Why?
Because you
It
said
was
it was lightning
26.
damage instead.
No, I said it was thunder.
Oh, they don't have resistance to that.
But why would that matter if they had 35 health?
Because
And I did 26.
oh, it's 26. It's 35.
Yeah, that's why I was super confused. Like your math went from 35 to 0, and I'm like, huh. I mean, I'll take them out, but I'll keep them there. Cool. We figured out the math, guys. We're mathing. We'll get through this. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so the students take a bit of damage. The Battle Force Angel's still hanging in there. Wep, you witness both Witherbloom clasps kind of drop to the floor from this shockwave, and the Battle Force Angel take a very big brunt of the force. You are just out of range. You look back and you see off in the distance someone is staring off at a butterfly, and it opens a portal. You see Jebediah turn around and tip his hat. Bye for now, and walk on through. And the butterfly goes on in and tucks it close. With that, anything else to sorry?
Yeah, Gemma's gonna shoot her crossbow
Nice. At what?
at the one on the top, since it's the only thing left that you can see.
Well, there's also the mage hunter behind her.
Yeah, that is this bad boy.
Oh, let me look.
What did you guys do? What did I forget? Nice. That works. So you want to hit the mage
Yeah.
hunter or the one up top?
Yeah, Mage Hunter. Mage Hunter.
Got it.
That's closer. That makes more sense.
Kind of unfazed, but it feels it, and it just makes the normal reactionary tone of incoming context.
And then as a bonus action, she will hide.
Yeah, give me a stealth check. It's the
Oh,
bravest
we're
of
good.
the brave.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. All right. So confirm
led
this is a
this
bad
force.
guy. This is a bad guy. Is there any other ones close to the fort that I might be missing?
I
I
think we
think it's
have.
just the mage hunter at this time and this one on top. That's it. There's only those two at this immediate time. There are
Where's the
5
mage hunter?
more in rumor coming right in front in between all the students.
Ah, okay, again. That
There were
one I
2
think's
more
out
in
of
the
range.
distance
Pretty
though.
sure.
This is not the first mage hunter that will be arriving.
Yeah,
I
I'm
believe
pretty sure
I
my storm
described
ends right
3.
around here.
Where?
Okay,
Oh yeah,
so
yeah, it's right outside. I think it's this side, right?
Yeah.
And that's the cloud.
that one I can't tell. The rest of these, though, I'm gonna do the 3rd round for Storm of Vengeance. I'll link it so you can see.
Okay.
That. And we'll do 10d6 against this guy, this guy, and this guy.
Wait, how many are you attacking? You have only 2 enemies.
This one in the middle.
This one is
next
your
to
ally.
us
That
is
one's
our
a
ally.
That's
Oh,
your-
okay.
That's your berserker swarm.
That's right. That's what I was asking. I wanted to be sure.
Sorry.
Okay, so just 2 then.
Yes.
There's no other thing approaching.
I mean, how far can it hit?
Thing.
360 feet. What did I say? They were 750 away. I said in 2 turns. If the 2 turns they were right, they would move. Tough call there. How many things can you hit with it?
6.
I'll let you roll for all 6 as you fire additional damage off into the distance.
Okay, yeah. I'll just do what it says.
Or I guess if it's a save, just roll flat, and then I roll for all the damage, and then I'll do the whatever that need to.
Yeah, I'll give that. There you go.
Beautiful. The ones immediately will roll. The ones that are here before themselves. Meets it, beats it, but it takes half, right? No matter what.
Yeah, it'll be a 21 save.
Yeah,
But
so
if it
Ironclad rolls a 21, but it still takes half, so tons of damage. The Mage Hunter rolls a 25, which
now
would
it
be
can't
great.
hit the same thing twice, so
Totally fine.
Yeah.
Let me see. Can I do this?
that's her waving it. In which case I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna do Consume and Destroy against your spell because it is near you, and I need you to roll me Dex save. Is
This Mage
as
Hunter?
the Mage Hunter, yeah, as the
Oh, I
Mage
didn't hit
Hunter.
that. That's
Oh, you
outside
didn't
the
hit
storm.
attack the Mage Hunter? Oh,
No.
got. Oh.
Because the storm ends right here. I didn't want it
see
under.
what you mean. I see
Yeah.
what you mean. Got it. Okay, my apologies.
No, you're good.
So let me remove the Mage Hunter from this. I'm really trying to let you guys kill the Mage Hunter.
Sorry.
You
Can't do
guys
it.
just volley the field.
Oh, I guess we'll do a healing
Shiel
word.
and Seg were danger close, though they were untouched. I need them to roll me a Constitution saving throw to see whether or not they are blinded from the massive amount of debris.
All right, so I did 6 healing on a
The Mage Hunter?
Gaston.
Heck yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
Seg is blind.
Lucky.
The hell, Seg? Don't stare into the light.
He's not used to thunder that bright.
I thought he was like a worshiper of the
was.
lightning god.
He
Yeah.
was, and then it was ripped from him. Well, no, he kept it. He actually won the challenge. But, he's
I
rusty.
didn't do that. Who did that?
That wasn't me. Huh.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Nah, Sag's fine.
He recovers. Bing. As he does, everything but the Mage Hunter is destroyed before you is, at this time, in the immediate threat radius. If you were to remove, or if you guys are to remove the Mage Hunter within this round, you guys would have like I'd say easy 5-minute, you can start healing up some guys, or they can start healing up each other, what have you, and then repositions. But we gotta take care of the Mage Hunter. That's still up there.
Cool. Well, good luck, guys. That's it for me.
Got it. Shio.
Alright. So with the enemies before him dead, he's gonna move 50 feet towards Gaston. And then he's gonna open fire on the last enemy he can attack with a nice Eldritch Blast. Why isn't it working?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm wondering the same.
There we go.
Nope. Yeah, I can. Ha! Dex save, as you see it. Excuse me. Ricocheting it back. Ooh, nice. One sec, after you read it. Whoops. Different menu. So let's roll the damage, and we split it.
4 damage each.
You rolled an 8. Oh my gosh.
I rolled low, guess.
You feel like a little tingle in your fingers, and you're like, "Oh, got me."
Ah, dang.
After all these years of hunting these things,
Fire again. You see it like lurch forward.
Oh, so close to a nat 20.
The force of the final Eldritch Blast that hits it loosens its appendages as the students the Quandrix students and Gemma immediately hear and see it just
I think that was
like a
only
car
the-
from a Roger Rabbit movie. No, I know you killed it though.
Oh, I did. Oh, shit.
I don't know. Am I not describing death correctly? Am I saying like they're smiling and giving you a thumbs up and high five, buddy? Am I
I
missing?
don't think I heard the first part where you said it died, and then you started making.
I didn't say that. I was
noises.
describing its death.
Oh,
Its
I thought it
appendages
was
fell
saying.
apart.
A
It was
quote
forced
bubble
into
pops up and
pieces.
says, "Pop."
so in
Nah,
other words,
I can do
yes.
that. Yes. Let's see. I think I got like something like that. Look at. Boom. That better? That's a visual cue context. Remember, you guys can do emojis with Shift V. They will appear where your cursor is upon Shift V. Anyways, Chip, you managed to take that bad boy down. Good job. Doo-doo. We are now out of initiative as all of them regroup to the front.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
What is
have
your
everyone gather
stay
around real
unless-
quick.
as they are controlled by Gesta.
And since you're healing from inside of it, I know that you get a bonus from Seg's portion of the spell.
Everyone's tired. I love that.
Say, what is the bonus?
Oh, for what? Were you asking me?
All
heal.
healing inside the temple adds my spellcasting
Whatever you guys
modifier.
do. Who did that?
What's your spellcasting modifier?
Um,
Isn't it like a plus?
it depends. Let me check. I have to see if I have my talisman equipped. Mm,
So we're regrouping inside.
so it's 12.
That's a
Yeah.
great question because some stuff is like flying everywhere. So I'm trying to fix the map real quick.
All right, give me 1 second.
Because I'm fine with regrouping inside.
All right, I'm gonna do Aura Vitality and try to heal up as many people as I can. Shotgun. That's a very poor roll.
That's poor.
How does
I'm-
the bonus apply to that spell? Like, do you just add 12 after, or since it's an overtime thing, do you add 12 every time it rolls?
Every time it rolls, it'd be 10 rounds. So I just multiply it by 10.
I'm going to
Oh, I see.
apply poison to both my crossbow and my blade.
Can we split up the 311 between all the student groups?
Sure.
And then if there's anything left over, I guess I'll heal some teammates.
First
Maybe.
group is using a total of 32, I believe. Let's see. Correct.
I can pull
First
up my
group
calculator.
is 32. Second group needs.
Are we sure we wanted to regroup inside the fortress where they want us?
To heal up, yeah. I mean, we got to heal either way.
And then
Yeah.
But
Well,
they can't turn
I
down
want the
boost.
same thing that they want, so how about that?
And then we'll leave once we're healed up. We'll head out to the front lines again.
Yeah, we can also pretend like we're rotating people in and out real quick too.
Gas will turn invisible using his ring.
Okay, so 32. And what else
Oh,
we got?
I'm gonna send it in the chat. I'm titling it.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Across the bridge. Oh, okay, that's what is this?
That is a ridiculous amount of healing, though.
I mean, it's gonna definitely heal all of them with leftover. I can guarantee that from what I'm seeing right now. This is whether move that. So that's all the groups.
Actually, Guest won't use his ring to turn invisible. He'll use his psychic veil ability.
All right, so minus 32, minus.
Okay. And bless you.
Sorry, allergic to air. All right, I have 114. Who
Sounds
is
good.
hurt?
Gotcha, Gaston.
Sheila,
You have 114
Sheila,
left?
health.
114 left.
That's not bad. Jeez, that's really few.
Yeah.
Did you already heal me back to full?
How much did you need?
In order to get back to full, I need, I think, 16.
Oh, yeah. All right, you're healed. Next.
She'll need 28.
All right, next.
Seg has taken no damage.
Yeah, I've taken nothing.
All right, I need you to jump off the top of the wall until you take about 70 points of damage.
That'll still
All
be
right.
hard. I'm like resistant to bludgeoning, bro.
All right, have someone shoot you. Stand in front of the
Yeah, well,
cannon. Be a team player.
If it helps, isn't falling damage a special type of bludgeoning damage?
Depends
That
on the type
ignores
of landing.
resistances?
It's like a force of bludgeoning in a sense. Yes, theoretically, but some characters, like for instance, an Aarakocra with wings, or Webb, who is a genie, makes a bit more sense that they are naturally more resilient to said such from the things they've experienced, in which way they defend such statement.
Well, I tried to help.
It's a rare day that I have leftover
Yeah, I also
healing.
have the brooch is shielding, so I'm also can't be hurt by force damage.
Okay.
I mean,
well,
Webb
there's
and I can shoot each other a couple of times
shoot
if
each
you need
other.
to spend it.
no at
I
this
didn't
point. I'll
realize
just.
I was
Yep.
on mute. I
You can
needed
break Shio's
27.
rib.
Oh, you need
And I-
27.
27,
Yes,
there you
and I added it to myself already because I was
Alright,
on mute and I didn't
43
realize.
left.
Well, to be fair, you got that extra 120 from Seg's boost, so you'd have had just enough to heal up all of our allies.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast Shio.
You guys hear Rosie swing by. Oh my god, everybody, what's going on? I can't believe that happened. You guys are absolutely alive. I don't think we took any losses. 2 people have a sprained ankle, 1 person has a broken finger, but I think they'll be okay.
Wait, I just healed them. How are they still burnt?
Well, after they were healed, they were trying to fix their equipment.
I'm gonna go to them and slap them on the back of the head. The hell!
The 3 students are off on the side.
Alright, if y'all have time to start spraying and stuff, you got time to get back on the front lines.
If I may quickly give my report from when I was away, because I don't think I did that.
Yep.
I was unable to retrieve the artifact. They already had it by the time I arrived.
Oh, that's not a surprise. They can see the future.
What about the mate? Is it true that all of a sudden there's like a very heavy stutter? The Archmage? Real?
The Archmage has been completed, yes.
Did he fall apart?
The Phyrexian completed.
Oh, yeah, that's not a surprise.
But this is
So we got 4 minutes. Is there anything we want to set up?
Actually, the rest of your healing, how much healing do you have left is?
43.
Alright, I'm gonna heal up the Battle Force Angel.
Does anyone have crossbow bolts?
Oh.
I do. You can have some.
You can have all
Cool.
mine. Do you want my crossbow too?
No, I already have a crossbow.
Dual wield.
Because I feel more comfortable dual wielding crossbow and dagger.
Yeah, fair. Can we still do that trade thing? God, that was forever ago last time we used that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if there's a new system now. I've never tried it because you guys usually the ones who do it.
So how many crossbow bolts am I being given?
You get 20 from me.
I'm looking up how many I have on me. Let's see.
Anyone else doing exchanges or preparing anything? It's not like a short rest, but consider this a prep time, or any repositioning of the students.
It should still be difficult terrain out there.
Mm-hmm.
Can't actually find any in my inventory, so I guess Shio's all out.
Okay. How do I?
Oh no, wait, you get 18.
How do I add these to my inventory?
You should be able to click and drag it from theirs to yours, since you guys are all be able to observe each other, or they should be able to click it from theirs and pull it to yours. If they can't, I can do it for you guys. So I'm curious.
Wait, where'd you go?
Anything else you guys need to prep, discuss, bring up, clarify, tell me about?
Okay, so the next guy coming in is the big guy by himself, or do we see?
No, there are 5 groups of these ironclads, which are the tinky. It's as if their job is to try to funnel you guys back toward the fortress because scattered is not good for them.
Yeah.
So let's scatter. Let's rearrange.
So you guys have time to position yourselves. That's totally fine.
I don't think we can control them anymore. Oh right, I can't control the berserkers. That's right.
Yeah, that's not your guys'.
Yeah,
So which characters am I taking these bolts from?
Oh, I'm giving mine too. Give me just a sec.
Okay.
You should have 18 from Shio.
Okay, I got him.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Thinking the berserkers go back to like where they were before in the front
Yeah.
line area. As for us, I'm thinking we stick to the edges so that we can try to defeat enemies that are further away from us and then move inward.
Is this one of the mage hunters?
Sorry.
Chrysalis form.
One sec. Sorry, say that one more time to me.
Is this one of the mage hunters in its chrysalis form?
No. That is one of that is Tessari's simulacrum.
Okay.
That is ally.
Okay.
Do you have any questions for them? They're there. Tessari.
Betty was the beta simulacrum. Gemma is the gamma simulacrum.
Beautiful.
Betty is fighting with the hippo people.
Correct. Thank you. But yes, that is a ally nonetheless. Any other clarity is necessary?
So both of my weapons are covered in poison. I am invisible thanks to psychic veil. I am 30 feet in the air.
Invisible 30 feet in the air until you do an action or take damage or do damage.
No, until I successfully do damage or make someone do a wisdom save. I mean, not wisdom save, a saving throw.
Yeah, that's what I said. Until you deal damage. But you're good. Yeah, ain't gonna break anytime soon. Hyena, what are you molding?
Difficult terrain on those paths.
Gotcha. Okay. Difficult terrain stacked on top of the already difficult terrain from Is?
Yeah.
Or everywhere else?
Just specifically these like bridges.
You got it.
Lost Betty.
Lost Betty?
Or, no, Gemma. I'm gonna say Gemma.
Right here.
Yeah, she's right here.
Sag is also gonna try to hide in this pile of barrels and rock.
Go for it.
Set up a little sniper's nest.
Okay.
So you can shoot someone in the back.
Hell yeah.
These are the ironclads on approach. And they are armed with unique weaponry. A lot of it looks very similar to that of a good friend and Seg's known armaments. As they are mounted upon the machines as they move forwards. They are about to approach the live range. Is there anything you guys wish to cast upon them in preparation prior to their ability to act?
Stage 2 of the storm, maybe?
The storm is concentration. I'd drop it.
Ah, fuck.
And it would have ended by now anyway.
Oh. Should I cast Wall of Light, guys? Like, remove their ability to target us long range?
Fuck
That
yeah.
would be good.
And I'm gonna put my storm above them too.
Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Wall of Light. I believe that's 5th tier.
Definitely missed a handful of you. Let's see how many I got. So,
120 feet.
I missed a Sorry and team. Just Sorry, where are you hiding?
So near the front.
Sorry.
I'm like pretty far up.
Oh, gotcha. And then, oops, the two of you are not.
Gemma is in the little nook near
Gotcha. Between students, cool. What? Were you cowering? Coward.
How'd you know, bro? I'm literally like right over here on the edge.
Where?
Oh, where the fuck did I go?
You legit managed.
I'm legit out, yeah. I don't know where the fuck I went.
Alright, let's bring it back in. Hold on. Importing character. Do you guys see an opening appear from above and it is like, oh yeah, forgot these resets happen sometimes when
I
they get
fucking
lost in the
found him. He's
parallel.
like cloaked. It's
Oh, is
over
he
here.
hidden? Where?
Don't
Ping.
worry, we got
Ping,
backups.
ping me. I don't see his ping. Someone help me. Oh, dang. Is he close?
I don't see him.
Oh, wait. I see what he's saying. Hold on. Zooming in. Yeah, how are you like that? You just turn invisible for fun now? Oh. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, I placed the Wall of Light so that it's
There you go.
not blocking
You're back.
Seg's
Haha.
sniping position,
Okay.
That was a magic trick.
and it's covering our more weak area.
Okay. Let's check this out. You do this like little Moses trick and you walk up and you go, a shimmering bright wall of light beams out, and I'm assuming directly toward them.
I drew a little
You
thing
did
right
60
here.
feet. What's the blue? That's supposed to be where the light is?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wall
so
of
then what's this big ass white thing that you did? What's going on with all this stuff?
White thing?
You guys don't see that? Never mind. I got rid of it. We're cool. So this blue is your light, and isn't it 10 feet? No, 5 feet thick. Just kidding. Cool. Gotcha. A little pencil. Gotcha. So it'd be like that in a sense of thickness, correct? So you see it peering off against them as it does. The full distances I'm trying to keep from you. It's 5 foot wall, blocks on the side, can pass through it. Cool. What's its hit range? Am I missing that part somewhere?
Any creature that you can see within 60 feet of it make a ranged spell attack. On a hit, they take 48 radiant damage.
God damn, 60 feet of this thing? Holy cow. Everyone need that too?
It's the
Oh,
second
it's you
attack.
using an action to launch a beam of radiant. That's you using an action to do so, though.
Right.
So then it doesn't, but it does say a creature that ends its. Oh, if I end my turn in the area, in the 5 feet, then I take damage. Otherwise, all it does is cause blindness. When the wall appears, each creature in the area, each of us, not just me, by the way. Oh, that's just because you're pointing it toward me. I see what we're doing here. Okay, cool. So I'm going to roll a couple con checks.
And it should be a 21 spell save DC.
Yeah, and on a fail of this part, they take 48 radiant if I fail and are blinded. Otherwise, they take half and I'm not blinded.
Yep.
Afterwards, you use an action to lash out like the sun. Solar flare.
Yeah.
Cool.
It does make the wall grow shorter.
Oh.
And then the one in the middle gets struck by lightning because fuck that guy.
And what's his save?
For the lightning?
Yeah, he just gets hit by it?
Dex, where he takes half.
They all take half, and none of them are blinded, Shio, but good try.
Isn't the
total?
Oh, right. Never mind.
Total is 13 across the board, so we got some damage going. One sec, let me do some calculations. Boop, 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 boop. I guess from your guys' point of view at this moment, they're just very bright and shiny, and their metal begins to like kind of like fizzle in a like or heat up, I guess, in a superheat. They almost turn instead of red like a hot white, as it's just like just the immediate exposed parts, obviously. And then the thunder damage is a save.
It is a spell save DC of 19. It's a Dex save.
Fail. Taking
26 damage.
Sparks kind of pickle off of it, and oddly enough, it feels as if it could be stronger. It's not as effective. You got that? Cleared? Cool. Roger that, DM. Anything else anyone else is doing? Prior to initiative, like instantaneously thrown into that hat of what had already occurred.
Do I still have my shadow blade?
How long would it last?
I think it's
an hour? Absolutely.
Let me see if it's 10 minutes or an hour. I gotta check. Boop-a-doo. It's not that long. So
Yeah.
it's not.
So,
Okay.
what I could do is I could take out my short bow and do a sneak attack on this guy in particular.
Sure. Do you wish to fire and potentially expose yourself? By all means.
I do not wish to do that.
But if you do damage,
Just
you
yet.
expose yourself.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. That's what I mean. Like, yeah, totally fine. Go for it.
Unfortunately, by short bow, I did not decide to poison.
Oh, got it. It's not tipped. Okay.
Yeah.
You can take the shot. At advantage. You know where to locate it on your sheet?
Locate what?
You wanted to take a shot, right? With the
No, I
crossbow?
don't want to take a shot.
Oh, got it.
I
So
said I'm not going to do that because my short bow is not poisoned.
got it. So you're just gonna hold back until we jump.
I'm going to hold back
Understood.
until something gets closer.
Understood. Sorry, disappeared for a second, and she's going first. We'll give her 30 seconds to pop back online. Meanwhile, what is the team's plan against these bad boys? Welcome back to Sorry. It's your turn. They had approximately 7 seconds to have a discussion in which no one spoke.
Great.
How do you begin this combat?
I'll do some measuring.
Okay. Put that fireball down. Has that been there?
Oh,
Or is that,
is cast
weird?
incendiary something, I think, right?
Got it. It's supposed to be there, is?
Oh, I was muted. No, that'd explain why. Oh yeah, I put that down.
As a trap?
Well, I mean, if you don't look where you're going, sure.
Gotcha. Okay, just want to make sure as I understand it. Roger that. Just sorry, you did some measurements.
Yeah, I think if I did chain lightning, I could hit one and then it would hit two, one on each side would be probably close enough to get to jump to the ones on one on each side.
What's the gap for chain lightning?
The next target needs to be 30 feet. These guys are pretty spread out. You know what I mean? They're not like one guy at the absolute center.
Yeah,
It's like a little
they
swarm.
are technically point to point would be 30. If it was center to center, it'd be 40. So I would say they could, but like you were trying to say, if they had a jump, you'd probably reach 3 of them before you actually couldn't reach. Like if you started from the top, you'd be able to get 3. You started in the middle, you know, at the end of the day, because right, it can't split both ways. It can only go in one direction.
Mm-hmm. Well, it
Yeah,
can
you'd be able
go.
to get it.
It can go split. It can split. Yeah. Well, okay. So 3 bolts then leap from the target to as many as 3 other targets, each of which must
Got
be
it.
within
So it
30
can
feet.
hit.
Yeah.
It can hit 2 at most.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's up to you. What you do.
Okay. So 3 of them need to, I think, make
You
dex
want to pick up 3 or it
saves.
doesn't matter.
Middle and one on each side of the middle.
Got it. Index. 20 in the middle. The top one rolls a 9, and the bottom one rolls a, or south one rolls a 21. All right. Beautiful. I'm assuming 2 take half.
Yeah. They need to make a 23.
Oh, they have to make it 23, so then they would all
Yeah.
walk up. Very
Yeah.
nice. Never mind. Nice maximum damage. Before anyone approached, Tasari was there to save the day. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dang, these things are getting messed up. You guys are dishing out tons of damage. Just wait till it's my turn. Just wait. Where am I on initiative? I'm not an initiative? What the hell is anything? What do you mean? You just gotta pummel me until I realize it. Perfect. And I'll be okay with that. Anything else to sorry as you fired across?
Sorry will start blade singing, and then Gemma is going to do a firebolt and what's it called? You know what I mean. I'll look at it what I mean in a second. We'll do a crossbow after that, and she will do that at number. So starting at from top to bottom, it would be number 4. She'll do that number 4.
Got it.
I will do it for my sheet. That is a 1.
Does it hurt someone in front of it, or does it hurt someone itself? Is there anyone in front of them?
No.
That would be a target. Well, they're here, right?
I'm going to put the sheet down.
And they were shooting at this one?
And number 4.
Yeah, so that'd be a straight across, so they shoot themselves in their plunder.
Mm-hmm.
She slips on the rock from her hiding point, and then like her knee slides, shoots the dirt right in front of them.
Okay. Now she'll do what's it called? Crossbow.
Got it. The same target?
Mm-hmm.
Contact me.
That will be the things that happen on my turn.
Gaston. Or Gaston, sorry.
Okay. So that wall of light, can I attack through that?
To my understanding, yes.
Okay. So Gaston is going to move 30 feet forward so that he is just within range of his crossbow. And he is going to fire his crossbow, which is covered in poison.
Okay. 26 hits.
And
which one were you taking? Sorry.
This one.
Got it. So.
I have to uncheck all of these because of how this stupid thing works. And this was with an adamantite bolt, correct?
Is there any reason you wouldn't have had that on your character at this time?
I'm just making sure that because of that it's a critical hit, right?
Yeah. Do you get an automatic crit hit with adamantine?
I think you just can't.
Pretty sure that's what.
If you have adamantine armor, you cannot be critted. But let me see.
I had adamantine up just a second ago. Let me pull it up again.
I think they were adamantine just for the purpose of the resistances that.
They're super effective with breaking objects. Piece of ammunition hits with is a critical hit. Yeah, when an adamantine weapon or piece of ammunition hits an object, so it has to be an object, not a creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then
Are
it's
they
just a normal.
creatures or constructs?
They're constructs, but they're not objects at the end of the day. Constructs are creatures.
Okay. Because if I recall correctly, you gave everyone adamantite weapons and armor.
That was Shio.
Ah.
Yes,
Never mind then. Because I don't have that.
But it does still hit.
Okay.
Right? Don't we have like adamantine cannonballs and shit?
Yep.
Okay, so Oh, that's a horrible roll.
Oof.
Please make a DC 14 Constitution save.
And what is the effect in which you are trying to apply?
If it fails the save, it is poisoned and takes until the end of my next turn and takes 2d 8, I believe.
So what does it have to beat?
14. It
19.
passes.
Got it. It ejects the venom from its system.
However,
It's a little
that was
squeaky.
also a sneak attack.
Go for it. You are now presented.
Where is...
There's like a little walking stick with a bow, and it like goes to shoot internally as it sits on the
Hold on.
crossbow that's currently inside the Phyrexian.
Oh. That's not it. Why is it... Okay, there we go.
All right.
So that's 34 poison, in addition to the original 7, and it cannot resist the poison.
Technically, if it was immune, it would, but if it has resistance, it does not
Right.
resist.
Right.
Totally good. Gotcha. You see kind of like this poison have like a corrosive acidic effect to it, to all those who witness it, as it's not just that of an injected like poison. It seems to have a surface factor to it.
And then I will bonus action I will bonus action dash back 30 feet.
Okay.
And pass my turn.
Understood. We did the end. That brings us to what?
Well, I'm just kind of jealous that everyone's got like crossbows and fucking guns, so we're gonna use our good old finger guns and pew pew this guy.
Pew, 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 pew. Making contact. Very nice, very nice. That one misses.
Dragon form and that'll be it.
You dragon form. Which one were you attacking? I don't know why I'm not seeing anything you guys are targeting. Why you guys are targeting anything? Second one?
Yeah, second from bottom.
Oh, okay.
So do you actually look like a dragon a bit that form?
Yeah, what does it look like for you, Up? Is it like a Natsu dragon form or like something cooler?
I look like his.
My man.
Just red. You're like a Randall. Nice. And nothing else, Web? No shots of encouragement to your fellow friends, no lich powers, no nothing?
Look, guys, I'm his.
Now there's 2 of me. You can be invited to the club and see all the other me's.
He's seen those.
Cannons aren't in initiative.
We could even give him a book.
Yeah, that was to save you guys from your own demise, but they're back. And they're almost next. Everyone brace yourselves.
Oh, not the cannons. I want to
Gemma.
live.
So useful though is they wiped out.
Oh,
my
Gemma
family.
already went on your turn? Sorry?
I don't want to die.
Or was that prior?
Yeah, she went on my turn.
Gotcha. Okay, let me check her out. Doo-doo. The cannons. Who wants to be responsible?
I did it last time, so if anyone wants to take
Who's
over,
gonna kill us this time?
we could each do one. Or, well, we could divide it up between 4 people.
All right, I will get this cannon to shoot
I'll
at this guy.
I'll take the one down south of Iz's. And I don't mind doing it, I just know that my rolls aren't always great.
Mine aren't either. Okay, so how do I? I'm gonna give that one a boost of 1d4 because I can. Okay, or just 1.
Level makes contact. Nice, hitting the bottom one for 29 points of damage.
Did top one miss?
Yeah, top one missed.
Okay.
You see it just take a big old chunk out of it. With the help of the previous residualing poison, the cannon fire absolutely rips through it.
Iz, you want to take the back upper one too, then?
Yeah, I guess.
I just
After
can't
that,
everyone's problems.
Oh, is firing like a madman? There it is.
I'm
does it
gonna.
hit?
Let's see. How can I force that to re-roll?
Are you close enough? Which cannon was it? The 2 back ones? You're not within 30 feet.
Well, can I not just use a hero point to force it? I'm
Sure.
tired of.
I'll allow it. So you hit with the second. Do you roll at
You
advantage
got
on the
the
second
fucking
reroll?
first fail out the way. Like, I'm not even worried about like shooting it anymore.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. You hit with the last 2. So 43 on the top one. Is that what you were shooting at, Shio?
Yes, I was shooting this one. I don't know if you can see my pings. They're kind of small.
Gotcha. Hits it.
So I know where that cannonball was gonna go.
Anything else?
I think that's all the cannons.
Yep.
Beautiful. Oh, and then where was the last cannon is targeted at?
Top guy.
Okay, you guys doubled up on the top guy. Cool.
It's better to kill one because they don't lose effectiveness.
Nice.
Yeah.
Give me 1 quick second. I'll be right back.
We're doing okay. It's just when they start opening fire on us, that's when I'm gonna be concerned.
I'm just more comfortable now that it's got the first misfire.
Well, I
This
don't care.
session.
That's not even the first one. That's like the second.
No, it's like the third. Like,
The third overall,
all.
yeah.
Yeah.
The first one this session.
Third time's the charm, you know?
We got this shit.
So for
We just gotta-
targeting, we should decide on who's attacking what, right, guys? We should try to just take one out at a time and, like, maybe split the team on who's attacking the bottom and top.
Never.
Yeah. Well, let's finish the top one and then work our way down.
Yeah, I'm working on the top 2 up closer to me.
I'm
You guys
currently
come up, give me
working
insight check.
on the bottom one.
Who does the insight check?
All of you guys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Iz is really good at those. Oh, I need to select me.
Oh, dang, look at Shia just pounding out ones like candy. Here's another one. Oof. I mean, to be fair, Shio, to sorry, don't know machines.
Yeah, Shio's a farm boy from the, like, medieval ages. He just learned what planets are.
Oh, the excuses. You've been in school for how many years now?
Like,
Barely
waiting
one.
on the strudel.
And it's almost the same ratio to classes we've attended. I've
At
taken
least
like
tuition is paid for.
5
This
All
is
I'm
cool.
hearing is that you're not doing your homework. It's self-guided, man. This is college.
I am doing my homework.
Beautiful, Gemma.
How do you think I got here? Shia was the only one to never get remedial courses with Lorraine.
Seg, if you have a d20 dice on hand, I would allow you to roll and call it up. If that's easier for you.
Just found it.
Beautiful.
Nice, one of us.
Tisari, Shio, and Wep lack the immediate information until someone's next turn that can call it out. But the rest of you know that these things are looking really rough, except the middle one. The middle one is the biggest threat. It looks better, shinier, and nicer than all the rest. The one right above it is probably the second best condition. The rest of them are really, really, really close to being tilted. But it brings us to their turn. The Forge Guardian moves up to the 500-foot range. If you guys have any spells you wish to fire at it at this time, or within that range, you guys are now free to do so. Meanwhile, you see some kind of lobioid-like fluid. At first, it wasn't noticed, and now that it's getting closer, it is in the air, floating out toward all of you, toward the center of the general populace of the field. Land between the Berserkers and the Silver Quill students, a massive, kind of like oilish, like gleaming substance. I need a dex save from the Berserkers, whatever that roll would be.
Okay. Dex save, you said?
Yes.
Where the heck are their saves?
I
don't think they have any. I don't think as creatures they have any saves.
So they are not creatures, they're actually character players. On the right, they have the saves. You just have to edit it. Technically, I don't know what the stat for them are. I think I just gave you the attack and the health. But I don't know if they have actual stats. So we can.
I'm looking at the actual stat sheet.
Gotcha. No, yeah, I get that. But when you casted it originally, I don't know. I just built in the health and the attack at the time for your use. I don't know if it actually had core stats for your summoning, is what I'm trying to state.
Okay.
So if it calls out a character block, then we can pull those stats, basically. Silver Quill are going to roll a 17. As you see the majority of them kind of like dodging out of the immediate way of this oil substance. The Berserkers, they throw up their axes. They get soaked by it. They are currently covered in this oil. We will give them this noir effect.
So they are spirits.
Totally fine. This is a Phyrexian gleaming substance that can affect all parallels.
Never mind then.
Thing from the distance, yeah. So this is a great example, though, because they're spirits. Everyone gets to kind of see what happens to something that's not vital at this moment. You guys see that the Berserkers are standing there as this globulate lands. You guys feel a little rumble immediately below from the surface. A little kind of torrent of geyser just sprays out like an oil line was just hit. You see the Silver Quill students quickly scribe around themselves to protect themselves with scripture magic, as the raining pelts do not hit them at this time. However, you see the spirits that initially stand there in non-threat or non-fear due to their natural state at first seem unaffected, and then slowly it begins to build on them like a molasses-like residue. First on their shoulders, then on their heads, then along their hands, until it began to cover them into a point that forced the spirits in a heavy slunk, as they are not one to wield gravity, as they became somewhat corporeal. In that, you now see them stained, as if they have absorbed the substance of this, and though it does not seem to affect them in any way, it has changed their immediate tone.
Oh no, the conversion liquid. Back off, everyone.
Furthermore, These all march up. This one rolls up. Seg, you just only did the lightning. Did you do any other actions at this time prior? Like, would it know where you are?
Well, I did attempt to hide before they arrived.
Yeah, and that was fine.
When
But
I
that's
got
okay. You haven't taken any action that would expose you since.
No, yeah.
Got it. It's going to walk over. But because it's so big, you are going to have to give me a dexterity saving throw to avoid any passive trampoline damage. But it actually would stop here. These ones are going to walk around the light. This one is going to go this way. This one is going to stomp around this way. This one
God.
touching feet. Because he's in a barrel, so as it is passing over him, he is not exact. He has to avoid the legs as the many parts of the creature are kind of like a tank going over his hiding position. They don't know he's there, but he could still be hurt by passively standing in the presence of an AT-AT walker, if that makes sense.
I think this guy has entered the incendiary film,
This one?
and this
Ever so
and this
slightly.
one's kind of in there as well. I don't know if you want to call it that or I don't care.
This one I can honor on the north.
Yeah, I just saw a couple of the square, but not a problem. Let me see what it actually is.
This one's a full corner. This one's
Yeah.
like the cusp. But if it moves up one, like if it moves up straight, I
fine.
would honor it when it gets in there.
Yeah.
It'll get there next turn. Seg. You take half.
It's gonna be a deck save for that.
You got it. Seg only takes 11 points of damage. Whoops. My wrong button.
What kind of damage is it?
It would be bludgeoning, so I guess half for you.
Yeah.
So 5. Right? You always mute yourself
Yeah, I think
before you
that-
finish your yes. Gotcha. Okay, so boom. Boop, 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 boop. You take 5
Right.
points. We got a deck save on the big one that's walking up forward because you guys love your deck saves. A 18 fails, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
It takes 37 points of molting damage. And they are all in position. You see their little armaments. Instantly, because you rolled a 22, is you realize that these are laser-based, non-thesis damage. What that means is they are using the raw favors of the existing environment to harm you all. It is not psychic. It is literally a no damage type. There is no resistance to these weapons in which they shoot you with. And Iz would know this, and on his turn he can share that with you immediately. But it is not yet his turn. Meanwhile, they initiate their first attack, raining fire on one of the Witherbloom groups. You see the students dashing as they bounce around as the artillery barrage just powers against them. You take 35 points as a swarm. You then see it change focus to the lower hold group. It then continues its barrage. The large hold, the battle scribes managed to put up a field of energy protecting themselves, preventing any of the barrage making contact with them. The next one immediately turns and takes fire upon the berserkers. Somehow, some way in the spiritual realms, they miss. That's AZEREP will. I don't know why I rolled twice, but an 18 hit first, guys. I saw it. But I'll honor them.
They have a +3 to AC at the moment.
So they no, okay, an 18. Well, an 18 with a modifier would still hit, but it's okay. It shows a 15.
Oh no, it says
Well,
they
shows
have
a 6.
17 +3, 20, right?
So 20, yeah. Still 15 would have missed on whatever that roll was. So the next group, which is the center one, the big bad threat machine is going to attack the berserkers. Making contact as it hits the swarm. You see that the contact rips through them like a critical hit as the gleaming oil ignites. As they are now also considered just for flavor, as you see them just their spiritual bodies oddly inflamed, yet not necessarily affecting them in a physical manner, but still visually present. It then is going to change its focus on the Prismari crew in the middle there. You hear the screaming of them in the distance. And 18 is the critical hit threshold for this device. As it deals 57 points of damage to the group, you see them on the floor. You see some of them. They're looking around. It's like a huge concussion grenade just landed ground zero on them, and they have 3 HP as a grand total of that posse. They are looking bad. That's that one's attacks. And then we have 2 more on the bottom. As the barrage continues across the battlefield. Contact. Doing 34 points. Fires again at the next group in the back. Missing. And then we have 2 up front. First, we have good Sir Gaston. It fires. You're still up in the air, 45 feet, correct?
I was 30 feet.
30 feet, nonetheless. In the air. As it fires. Making the crit threshold. Is there anything you can do to reduce any damages as I'm still learning your character? Do you have any cool reactions or anything like that?
Let me check really quickly.
No worries.
I don't think so, but I'm checking.
I think. What about uncanny dodge? Don't do rogues?
Oh yes, uncanny. That's after I take damage.
Oh.
That's it. That's an AoE, right? I don't think it's like an attack.
No,
is
that's
it based off an
if-
attack if you take damage?
Where did it go?
I could save you.
Was this at advantage at all?
No.
Okay.
It was a threshold nat 20. It's nat 20s are at 18.
Sorry, man, I'm too far.
You're thinking of evasion.
Right.
Uncanny dodge is the one where I take half as a reaction.
Got it. But do you have that too?
Yes, I have both.
Got it. So you will use that as what I'm assuming?
Yes.
Got it. So I'm going to dish out the damage and then you take half of it. Catches you in the air, off surprise. You manage to quickly dodge out of the way, taking 25 across the gut. And I think that was its first attack, unless I'm mistaken.
That. Okay.
Yeah, there's one more I can attack. Go ahead.
That was the first damage that I took since we got all the way healed up, right?
Yeah.
It did not automatically. It did not automatically half then.
Got you. No worries. Yeah, it's probably because that's not math that it would have had as we were discussing it. No worries. I got you. You're at 112.
Thank you.
It then is going to target Gemma. Gemma stands there. Is there anything Gemma can do to protect themselves at a higher AC? Sorry. As a reactional standpoint, etc. Let me see if I hit them first, but pointing out there, it's coming toward her. Missing. Gemma just dodges out of the way with finesse.
Yes.
Hitting the ground, causing tons of debris to filter in the air. And then you see the massive construct siege engine in the distance. Nudge ever so closer to the light field. It is your turn.
Oh boy. All right. Continue concentration on this. But I want to use what is it called? Druidcraft to kind of move it around. If that's all right.
Okay. On what? Sorry, to clarify, you're using Druidcraft to influence.
Oh, move the movement of the incendiary
the
cloud. It
flame.
moves.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Totally fine. Go ahead. You're creative. And you're the Oracle.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and just move this slightly down to, let's say, here, so I can catch this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I don't like his face. And that's going to be 10d8 with save. Dex. Yeah. Had to check. Ooh, nice. Above average.
21.
He had advantage?
Yep.
Okay.
They've
I don't know.
they've had advantage since you guys have been seeing the spells at them.
Oh. There's so many of them, it's hard to keep track.
Okay.
All right.
21
And
pass, was it meet it?
it is 21.
Gotcha. Meets it beats it. Takes half 25.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh fuck! I did way more damage on accident. I did. I brought it to
I'll take
25
that
health.
result. You saw nothing.
You see it quickly repair itself. It gets like a little jack. All right, fix that.
Updating,
Anything else?
updating,
Yeah,
updating.
right. Downloading latest firmware. Anything else is, or that's it?
No, that'll be it.
Right. So, who do you betray, and why do you betray them?
God, I'm muted again. I'm kind of torn. I don't. These things are kind of scary. I don't know if I want to give away my hiding position yet.
You're like 9 in that movie 9.
Dude, have you ever seen the movie?
That
The
movie
Wall?
is
Not
traumatizing.
the Pink
Why would
Floyd
you
one.
remind me?
It is pretty crazy. It's a good movie. It's wild.
If you ever
It's
seen the
so
movie
good.
The Wall, not the Pink Floyd one, you're like literally like the sniper, dude.
Yeah, that too. That too.
Would I give away my position if I sent another bolt of lightning down?
Is the bolt of lightning coming from you or coming from the sky?
Coming from the sky.
Then I would say no.
Got it. I'll do that then. Have to target the right. I think it's the only one still in the storm. Both the storm and the wall of light are gone. But pretty sure it's right
imaginarily
here.
so you didn't drop them. But yeah. The wall of light is that yellow line.
It is?
That yellow shape, that was the wall of light.
Oh. I don't see it.
Oh,
see
Yes.
that.
Huh. I also have, and maybe I'll kick myself for saying this, but I have like ultra control. Like I can open everybody's sheets. I'm the one that was fucking up the map earlier on accident, moving everything when I tried to move Zag.
I just didn't want to say anything because I thought you'd get mad.
Interesting. Let's see.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't know how that could happen.
I can open the thorax scenes too.
No, interesting. How could you move them? Let me check something.
Oh wow, now I can call your bullshit.
Let's see. One sec. Whenever I go into the character control, it resets me. So then you guys just have somehow observership or control of all the folders in the actor sheet. Can you guys access the items? Just check across all the
Dude,
different
fucking
tabs and
Jebediah
categories.
was popping up for me like 5 minutes ago.
I also, the only thing I can't see is the berserkers, like their stats. That doesn't work at all for me.
I can control the berserkers.
Yeah, I can't get the berserkers.
Interesting.
I don't think it's showing me every item.
That being said, I am able to move the Phyrexians because I moved one of the Phyrexians.
Yeah, I can do the
a little bit, and I
Phyrexian, but
moved it
can't do the
back.
fucking big dude. You're going back on top
You
of
guys
Sig.
don't have any access to them. How is that possible? That is odd. Yeah, I don't know how you guys are actually controlling them because you guys don't have access to that folder at all. It's a pink folder to you guys that says enemies.
Yeah, I see it. The only
It
one
does,
I
like,
see is
I'm-
Retriever.
I haven't even opened a folder. I just click.
Wait, this might be from last week where you showed us what, like, when you showed us the actual enemies previously.
But if you could only see the retriever when there's like 60 things in there, that makes no. Oh, you have observership on that
Previously
one.
gone.
Interesting. Okay, so the observer should have disappeared now. I mean, the sorry, the retriever should have vanished, right?
Oh, I think that's what's going on.
You might have them in like the
Oh.
same folder as like.
No, you guys have
the
ownership.
s-
Yeah, weird.
They might
Let's
be in
see.
the
How
same
about now?
folder as like the students and whatever, because you gave us
think I just kicked
ownership
you
of the
guys.
students.
I think I just took power back. Hold on.
Yeah,
How
no,
about
I
now?
can't see him anymore.
Can you see any other folders like ZZZZ or Enemy 7924 or anything like that?
I could see the ZZZ one. It has
Inside?
Archon and the Fairy Dragon.
Oh, that's all you can see though. Those are the ones you controlled. Okay, yeah, I just made that folder
Okay.
up to organize my shit. Cool.
I can no longer control the Phyrexians.
Cool. They broke your guys' hack. Nice. The chip falls on the floor and they crush it.
Ah, they realized they were in a Matrix. Everybody, no.
We are
his
saved. I
final
can
plan
still
has
fucking
failed.
drag the coffee elementals battle.
Ooh, that's a beast. All
We are
right.
saved.
Seg. Any you cast that. I have to make a save. Which one are you casting it on?
I think this one by the firestorm is the only one still inside the storm.
Got it. Okay. So let me roll for that one. The center one. Deck save?
Yes, DC 19.
Got it. 13.
As soon as it lets me cast the spell.
Gotcha. Otherwise, is there anything else you would be doing?
That again. So you can make another deck save if you wanted.
So unoriginal.
Well, I'm trying to stay hidden. My repertoire is incredibly limited right now.
So I guess just double the dice for that. Anything else you do?
No, that'll do it for now.
So we'll all wait for the dice to appear on our screen. Shio. The gods will randomly shower you in dice. Oh, there it is. Just kidding. They said no, we will not shower Shio. So 26 for the first one.
Wait, where are you saying?
I have not rolled yet, yeah.
I see that. You guys don't see 26? Oh, that was 49 minutes. What the hell? I was like 49 minutes ago. I got 2 seconds ago. How did your old call light? What the heck? Do you guys see that or am I tripping?
I don't see what
15
you're talking about.
seconds ago.
There's
it
a new
says for
one.
me.
I see a 17 second, a 49 minute ago, and a 40 second ago. That's a trip. Hold on, I'll take a screenshot.
You might gotta refresh your browser.
Nah, it's sick. He's trying to hack it again. He's like, guys, I'm trying to get it back. Hold on. Like, I feel bad I gave it up. I shouldn't have said anything.
I don't know if the toaster could take on your computer, man.
He almost got there. Ooh, good question there. I don't know if I actually gave you guys a list of favors or if it was in the chat and probably never saved. So let me find that for you.
I'm pretty sure you posted it in the Foundry chat.
That's what I mean. But if it got wiped, I wouldn't know exactly.
No worries, I'll post it in the Strix general.
Okay, you have it. Cool.
I at one point had it copied somewhere, but I don't know where it went.
Gotcha. Yes, those I do have. You guys don't know the exact details, I don't think, but for the most part, I think the only one you guys had to make sure that you understood was that the final one, the Planeswalker favor, was determined based on who casted it or who called upon such favor.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
and if I recall correctly, you said we each had a Planeswalker's favor.
No, I don't know,
No?
but we'll go for it. I'll honor it. Sounds fun. I'll let you guys get into trouble. You guys each have one Planeswalker favor, and then we'll say you guys have 3 color friends otherwise that as a team either you rationally take or take as a vote, depending on who does what. Call lightning triggers. Comes back again. doing a double feature. Dun, 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 dun. Seg, down below, hidey. Shio, he did his due diligence. It is now your turn. What do you do as you face upon these Phyrexian triple multi-petal-like centipedian creatures that are ready to do nothing but harm?
He sees those guns on it and says, you know, if I'm gonna get shot by him anyway, might as well be point blank. And he runs up to
You
this
walk
one.
up. As you run up to it, it turns around and looks at you. It takes a reactionary fire. It misses. You dodge out of the way.
And then,
I tried. You wanted to get shot point blank. It just didn't happen, man.
He knew it was gonna happen anyway.
You bring out Hector.
And I'm gonna booming blade it as well.
Let's hurdle. Makes it.
Booming. There it is. Then she is gonna make another attack.
You hear something go off.
Oh shoot.
It explodes. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh right, we shouldn't be up close to these things.
Oh no, you walked up and spit polished that bad boy. You were like, I'm gonna give it a hug. Nice.
Oof.
You take an immense amount of unreal, unfamiliar, non-ethereal concentrated damage of 35. You need to give me a 17 to hold anything you're concentrating on. You drop
There's no way to wrestle Shio.
it.
Oof.
You guys all witness this off to the side. Shio kind of shakes his head. He's totally fine, but it's probably best not to hug these things when you say goodbye. Anything else, you?
Is it a... I need to check if it's a bonus action to use the wall to send out a beam. I think it... Wall of light... Oh no, it takes an action. I think that's all Shio can do for this round.
Battle Angel.
I think she was what I was concentrating on.
Nice. Boop, boop, boop. Disconnected from call. Quandrix's crew and all the other crews. Well, Quandrix actually would go and save the chicks. They'd probably use dimensional door on the entire squad and get them out of harm's way.
Thank goodness.
These winds are going to run up to the 8 of this side, and then they're going to throw out some of their own shenanigans of things. And these will have to make a save as they just go, ah! You see a greenish energy beam appear before them, but it's not necrotic. It's kind of like this synth wavelength of unique note. And it just almost in a beautifully looking slicing maneuver resonates toward the creature. As the amplifier goes to resist it. It does resist, but it does take half damage. Nice, pretty decent. Not a bad medium, taking 10. You then have these guys, these are the Death Guard and Wither Blooms. You're gonna run up across the field.
Aren't those the summons?
Yeah, they're gonna throw their hands out, and they are going to just go, Philip, come on! And you see all of them just like, ah! And you see plants begin to bloom here on the corporeal area in which you destroy this Phyrexian, pop out of the ground and kind of wrap around what they could muster of a constructed vine creature. Bringing it back to a very, 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 very low quality of life, but in attempts of trying to control it in a corpse-like manner. It'll glow to remind you guys it is ally. Then they kind of shuffle this way. Well, no, they would avoid the gleaming. They can't really move. They're gonna stand there and like look to the left and go, "Cover us!" The lower hold is going to run up, and they're gonna go head to head, taking after Shio. But you see them all glowing with this kind of force around their body that produces this shield-like manner as they run into this physical like combat. For everyone, you guys see them kind of slinging scrolls, but instead of the scroll papers actually opening up and unraveling, it's like Guitar Hero strands of notes of different lights and fractal beings bouncing around the area, some of them creating cage-like maneuvers and mechanisms around this creature. And they all go into a contest. And this is going to be a contract, which is one of their better ones, but nonetheless going through. With that, that is a D24. They are also going to take half damage, but this one hits a little harder. For 26 points of damage. You see as it goes to explode, Shio, you kind of wince at what's about to occur, and then you see the notes that they had constructed around it, and Seg, you take a deep breath, I'm about to die here. And it just implodes on itself. And then it releases, and you just see debris fall. Silver Cooler going to back out of the danger zone of that gleaming oil, and they're going to buff themselves with notes, and they mark the ground with this kind of zigzaggedy like fake magical symbolage. Boop, boop, and stuff. And brings us to the next round.
The Berserker Swarm never went.
Got it, my bad. That was supposed to go at the end at your turn, so go ahead and trigger it twice because your turn again. So go ahead and just go twice with it.
Okay. So they're going to move over here. And then move over here. They're going to activate Reckless.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to attack this Phyrexian right here.
Critical. For 32 points of damage, slicing through it, you see appendage. By the time this undead horde or spectral horde removes their swarming nature of this creature, there's nothing left, as if they had picked a plane out in the middle of the Sahara Desert to nothing but just the last cushion in the center remaining. That one is down. It is still Bastion and Gaston and the Berserker's turns.
The Berserkers are then going to, I guess, just stay there as they have no more movement.
Well, it would be their turn again, so they could move at this point.
Right, they moved twice.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah, they would have no more movement then. Correct. They throw a volley of axes across the field of battle. So then it's your turn at that point.
As for Gaston, he's going to bonus action steady aim. And then he is going to... Which of these two look the healthiest? At the bottom.
Sorry, I was muted. They both equally look wear down.
Okay. If that's the case, I'm going to attack this one with a psychic blade.
Okay. Nice. Nat 20s are just coming out of this guy. So you guys rehacked the system. I see. You said, all right, we can't control the enemies. We'll just give ourselves 20s.
Plus the sneak attack damage. Give me a moment.
So sneak attack triggers every time it's unaware of your location, or because remind me.
Advantage.
You have advantage?
Yes, because
Why
I
did you
steady
do that?
aimed.
Gotcha. Understood. Sorry. Following you. Figuring out your character. Gotcha. 60. Nice. Yeah.
And then
How
there's
would
also
you-
the poison on the blade.
Isn't the psychic blade imaginary?
Oh, you're right. Never mind then.
Nonetheless, you absolutely slice and dice this thing with just your mind, and this psychic blade just decimating it. In doing so, it absolutely collapses to the ground. And you guys notice that it just goes down. Gaston, give me a perception check as you see it collapse on the floor without it imploding or exploding or attempting to do any such manners.
Does a 12 fail?
12 fails.
I would like to use a psychic dice.
Okay. Very nice. That just adds to the roll.
So that is a 22.
You got it.
I mean,
You
20.
see a small...
Yeah, no, 24, sorry.
Got it. You see a small little light hidden beneath the debris. Bleep. 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 It's armed and waiting. It is down, but it is waiting to trigger its last move.
Okay. Gaston is going to, over the psychic connection, tell everyone that there's something in the wreckage of that one I just took down. Be careful. It's waiting. And Gaston will then back off about 30 feet.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, I think that's it.
You got lower hold will walk. Oh wait, no, that one's revived. Just kidding. Everything is going to run around this way. And they see that the bean is coming forward, and they look back and go. For the lower hold group, you see one of the Loxodons. If we push these two down, and they look back at the one, because they keep forgetting that one survived. As you see the vines kind of holding it together in shambles. Then we can regather once more before the final battle. We must be swift. They are not ranged combat, but they do yell out what they advise. Silver Quail is too far to actually assist in this, but the Witherbloom crews are not. That one's actually focusing on the wrong thing, unfortunately, but the spectral version of them can run up this way. And there will be a quick double save for this bad boy. Be that cone. Doesn't need to make the second because it's gonna go down. As you guys would like to see dice. Let's give them what they want. You see the two groups. They open up like a portal that begins to boil the ground around the Phyrexian as it begins to pop and the bubbles. You see the tendrils of black ichor appear, lashing around the creature. yanking down on all the different appendages and parts of this Phyrexian, dragging it into what now clears out to be what assumed is tar or some other substance. It's like leaving nothing left. With that, you guys finish your second core round. You guys would have about 10 minutes of regrouping before anything else would occur.
Is
What do
that
you guys
10
do?
cannon fires?
That is, if you really want to risk it.
Risk
Is
it.
this guy still up or down?
Risk it. You have rolled so many ones. Absolutely risk it. This one's down, but it's armed to trigger anything that comes in its perimeter. It went
Okay.
down with no perimeter death. Or no perimeter trigger.
Well,
Yeah,
if we got time, I'm gonna heal.
I warned the group about this asshole.
Yeah, I remember.
Correct.
I just wanted to make sure he's not.
Yeah, if you wanted to fire cannons at the big dude, you could definitely start trying to pot shot from here.
If we're going to fire the cannons at it, we'll want to regroup by the fortress so that if it misfires, it's less likely to hit us.
Shoots your fortress. Boom, takes out the whole wall. Kool-Aid Man. Hello.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Would your field still be up? The difficult terrain.
Yeah, that actually is not a difficult terrain. It's the reduced movement one, the one that's even more
Got it.
annoying,
Even cooler.
and that
Okay.
is permanent.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Don't bother with it. Roger that.
I'm going back to the fortress to try and heal up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Everyone get into the chapeling. 20d6 plus 20d8.
I'm gonna use my recovery action to recover a single psychic die.
Okay.
What was your spellcasting modifier? 120 or 12?
Yeah, it's 12, so yeah, total 120.
Oh yeah. Well, it helps if I put the R in front of it. Shotgun.
I am going to ask that as the berserkers approach, I'm going to ask that they actually stay back towards the center of the battlefield.
Gotcha. No problem. Wep, I figured out your problem why you disappear. Whenever you go to a high elevation, come back down, your image size doesn't change. So you look invisible because you're super high up in the air still and you're tiny.
Yeah, I know.
Nonetheless. So you drop another 321 healing. I don't think nearly as much needs to go across. This team was the only one that got the brunt end of it. That's for sure 57 right there. This one needs...
I'll heal my 25.
24. Oh no, just kidding. That one needs 34. So
34.
yeah. And then another 25 from Gaston, from my understanding.
Minus 25.
And I think that's literally it. The groups did not take damage otherwise, unless you kill the berserkers.
Oh yeah.
Which
I mean,
like
I've got 205 left.
43, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Minus 43.
Gemma's fucked up.
All right, how
Oh
much?
yeah, Gemma's fucked up. Yeah.
But she isn't supposed to heal that way. But I don't know. Is this very powerful, right?
Yeah, I'll give Iz the honor.
I will poison an arrow and a bolt.
Okay.
I've got 162 left. Did anyone stub a toe, break your finger?
I need. So I have 167 currently. I'm gonna minus that by 202. 35 HP is what Shio needs.
All right. Anyone else? Anyone else? How about their dogs, the squirrels?
Are you able to heal a simulacrum?
Yeah, I should be able to.
You're
as long as they
very magical.
I mean, that shouldn't be a problem.
I don't usually heal.
Yeah, no, I can honor is all Oracle powers. And you're
Well,
on campus
This
for once.
once.
Inside of a temple specifically designed to heal.
I'm going to go over to the poisoner's kit, grab 3 more of the poisons that you previously said I made.
Mm-hmm.
So basically just reload my stocks.
Okay.
Shio's an alchemist, so him seeing that, would adding like a drop of the Godslayer blood to his arrows make it more potent?
Soak my ammunition in it.
I don't trust you not to shoot me. This guy hasn't
You
ever
could give
shot
me a medicine check if you wanted to get involved. With obviously Gaston's approval. Because you'll fuck it up if you fail. Wasting all materials.
I don't know how it will interact with the poison,
Well, she'll try to make
but
an educated
sure.
guess first.
Well, and also meta-wise, it's a legendary poison component.
Are you trying to educate me, Seg, or someone else?
I think he's trying to educate me.
I'm giving him shit. This is like
I'd
he only
like to
pops in to
slash
drop
in Shio's
knowledge.
eyes
Hey,
while yelling,
Why
"Die,
is no one
God,
bringing up the
die!"
catalyst component, though? There is a catalyst that you guys have gathered plenty of off of Shio that is always required for anything Shio interacts with when it comes to alchemy.
Oh, that's true. We could mix it with ab oil too.
That would then give it the protein coat it needs to survive in the poison.
Perfect.
Soak my ammunition in it.
No,
No,
you're
you-
gonna shoot me with it and I'll die. This guy has never shot me before. That's why he's getting it.
Gaston has provided this beautiful, beautiful anointment to said potency. It does add an additional +4 damage.
That's oil
Awesome.
for your abs.
It is oil from my abs. And Shio just like looks a little traumatized.
It's best not to ask questions. You need to kill a god. Holy ab oil.
I mean, I'm pretty sure from what I've been told, my dad at one point killed a god.
Shio's surrounded by people who are traitors.
I'm trying to survive this. Iz doesn't give me any other option than working with these people, and I'm making the best of the bad situation.
You're a god killer, you're a god killer, you're a god killer. Gosh, and I just want to be a god, guys.
I'm a god killer because Shio's a god. I didn't know that's what I wanted to do until I met one.
I don't have a life goal.
All those are in envy of my path to glory. It's fine.
Speaking of glory, could I drag that gun over from Jebediah's inventory that he taught me how to make?
Give me an intelligence check at advantage.
I did this already. I gave you a critty, but I'll do it again.
No, but he's not here anymore, so we have to see if he left the instructions or not.
He did. He explicitly said
absorb
he
the
left me
sentient
a
ones?
picture book to explain it.
What was that? Sorry?
Should I absorb his sentient ones?
Oh.
No, because I think those are celestial spirits.
Nope, that's my. I'm doing my last lucky. I'm not doing that.
Tisari, give me Arcana. Seg, yes, you can drag yourself the weapon. You are not
He has,
proficient,
like-
but you understand it.
He has like 30 of them. Which one is it?
I don't know what he teach you. I don't know what he taught you. You tell me. He has like 15 items.
All right.
No.
Sorry, what I will say is that you know of their existence and where to find them. But at this time, you have not reached them. They are sentient in a way that they can defend themselves. They do not need Jebediah in any way to exist. He was given them already in this form. So they're still alive, in a sense. They do have stat blocks. If you wanted to try to bang it against the wall until they submitted, that's a whole other story.
I would like to eat the gun.
What color dragon are you? What's that, Bastion?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Have you seen you said you had visions of the future, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, not visions. I literally just look at the future.
Have we ever gotten this far before?
You lot? No. Because you've never been together before.
Give me a D100. Is.
I will roll this.
Oh, it was like a 90, and then it was like a 31. Okay, hold on, let me flip something.
Three.
Okay. Seg, you have it. It's the Raven Elite range. And while you guys are having this conversation, and Iz kind of pokes his head into the thought, you guys see Lorraine walk up. She has a note in her hand. She's like, ay, ay, ay. I don't know how many times I've already told you guys that me, my other self, and all of us have been elsewhere before. The problem is that it's not about the fact that all of you had never been together. It's that Iz had never been able to keep you each alive when he got you all together other times. So we had to create a very complex manner that allowed the Oracle to gather the people he needed to withstand the siege. Now that he has you all, we have gotten further than we have. Yes, normally we would have lost one of our pack of students, which was still a close call. Let's not judge it like they weren't almost mutilated by a single barrage. It could easily happen again. But we have never came into physical contact with the siege with this many people on the field still. So we do not know about the amount of collateral that we will experience. Do we want everyone out there?
Isn't that what I said? I look around slightly confused.
She's holding the letter that's written by Iz and says Iz on the bottom, signed and everything with the seal.
Yep, that looks right.
So what I'm thinking is we have the squishier students stay behind the walls, firing long-range things, while we send the summons, the converted guy, and yeah, have them see what kind of damage it deals first, then followed by our party versus like everyone else behind us. If that made sense.
One of the groups poke their head out, and it's a Quandrix, and they have like a piece of tape on their glasses holding up their nose in a stat-like manner, and they're like, I have a question about the math.
Oh, how can I help?
Well, for that one there, the one with the blonde hair and the blue eyes and thinks he's all pristine, I feel like he doesn't understand that numbers rule the world, and he's talking in hypothetical theories, and I don't think he's crunched any of the, decimal movements.
I know, right? I keep saying that, but then they throw things at me. I don't get it.
They say that we're small and we're incapable of being on the front line, yet here we are.
Yeah, so what part of everything did you mean?
He looks at Shio. Are you going to answer him?
I don't know, you started talking about numbers and I kind of zoned out.
Do you see my point, everyone? This man is unfit to lead. We need someone with a mind of numbers or plans. I cannot be sold. The small ones stand in the back. This is one little dude out of the entire Quandrix group just yelling at Shio, taking a stand.
Sega's gonna nudge Wet and say, math wizards, am I right?
Okay, so I'm going to assume that you have clearly passed theoretical battle class.
Oh, of course. We've absolutely ran all the numbers to this entire event, and we have decided that if we stand here, we will all die together. And we will have to release the Quandrix bomb.
What about practical?
Well, we have technically been on the battlefield with you, preventing you all from dying by moving the field of the dirt instead of moving you all physically.
You did not
It's much
answer the
easier to control
question.
the world.
Oh, we don't have to worry about the Quandrix bomb. I already came up with a contingency plan that'll work great.
You did.
We don't like your contingency plan. We
Oh
already
yeah,
talked
I
about
point
this.
up to the sun that's in the sky. We're currently falling towards that.
Huh, I thought it got warmer.
I'm sorry, did you just cast a meteor on the fucking sun?
No, I
Yes,
brought
and
it
we're the
here,
meteor.
and we're not orbiting it, so we're falling directly at it. In fact, we should be getting to relativistic time dilation here soon.
That is
Fine.
not noted in our theory synthesis.
Don't worry. I'm keeping the sun moving away equally as fast. But if I die, then we just fall right in.
Ew, it's the lynch. Let us all back away. You can all come up with whatever plans you want as the Quandrix group shuffle off.
No, it's good, Kasari. They are nerds, and I don't listen to them. But we should. But the one part I did listen to, they're right. We should have the Lorehold battle scribes who have studied ancient and modern battle tactics help us.
All of you
be-
guys give me insight checks.
No, our one weak spot. Don't do it.
We could also ask the Dean of Order.
I did real good for some reason. I think that was my 19. Not sure though.
Right. Oh, I got a 1 for you on your insight.
Oh, I didn't
Oof.
get a dice then. It was the only dice
Mm.
that came up when I rolled was a 19. I was like, oh, well, too mine.
Slight Dolasol.
Didn't see any of the dice.
Whip to Gaston is
I'm
said.
saying you insightful.
Oh, did you want me to do it too? Go
Alright,
on
all
1
of you.
second.
It was everyone.
Where's my insight?
Well, you never really have it around, so I guess that makes sense. You're still looking for it.
This is very true. Is not good at these.
Oh,
so there you are.
holding the ledge there. Okay, so we got Sag, Gaston, and Iz. Well, no, Iz and Gaston. Both of you guys sense this massive plant-like construct is being utilized by the massive machine yonder. As you guys hear this kind of radar communication of a, transmitting signal still coming from the creature, since it was technically revitalized and brought to the fortress walls. It is not under the control of said such, but it is monitoring through the device's multiple lenses. It does not know that you know at this time.
Huh. Does anyone else see that?
Yeah?
You think we should do
No.
something about it?
No. I mean, what are you talking about? Maybe we should do something about it.
Huh. Oh, it's at the plant thing. I think it's theirs.
Does that look to me like the plant-based necromancy that Witherbloom are known for?
Yes.
Cool.
It was the Witherbloom group that did it. The Death Garden specifically.
Holy shit, I just realized something.
What?
We could use their corpses against them.
What, the Phyrexians?
Yes.
I don't know if you can resurrect them. They are kind of mechanical.
He gestures towards the giant zombie plant.
So the risk with that is that mid-combat they might be able to take them over.
Yeah.
And then we have a whole bunch of their army at half health about to attack us again. That's
okay.
It's a good idea for normal enemies, but these ones that have a hive mind, I wouldn't trust it. In fact, I don't really trust this thing. It is not.
Hey, what do I know about the last time that a Phyrexian invasion occurred on Strixhaven, if at all?
It never has until this time.
Okay.
Every time.
So, the events of March of the Machine never happened. Got it.
Correct.
Good to know.
This is this is that basically their own created Twitter.
Hey,
Like you guys know. Okay, I guess correction to clarify your question. You guys know of the Phyrexians. You know that they invade planes. You guys are aware of their very very lethalness. No one was prepared for them to hit you guys, except Iz, who has been planning this for the entire campaign, and is now facing everything all at once. It's like everything everywhere all at once. Is that movie, right?
Doomed.
Wait till you guys get to the rock world.
has Professor Onyx been around?
Nope.
No. Okay.
It has been the Dean of Order, Bill Hillian, Lorraine as a student, Rosie as a student. I think you guys had one of the
Shadow
Joes.
guy.
Yeah, that dude too. But yeah, most of the other ones have been defending the other locations.
Okay. Do we know if Professor Onyx is even anywhere on the plane?
They are a professor. No one knows of their well-being, at least not this pod. No one has interacted with them since they returned.
Okay, so no one knows where Professor. Does anyone know where
Is.
Professor Onyx is?
The Dean of
No.
Order might.
We
Or
have Professor
Lorraine.
Bay. We don't need Professor Onyx.
Professor Bay's not here either.
What do you mean?
I mean, I didn't see
Bay?
her.
Bay was present, but apparently she's not present anymore. She was initially when you guys arrived, because that's why Bastion came back. He was reporting to her,
Oh, that makes sense.
and that's when we were laughing that Webb actually spoke to Bay for the first time.
Okay.
So that did happen. So, how do you guys wish to approach? Do you guys want to position everything, or do you guys wish to discuss any other plan? Imagine that I'm not really timing you guys on this. I'm giving you guys time to plan. This is a big event, so I don't want to rush you guys in anything. But tell me what you guys want to do.
With the lower hold students, are they able to provide any insight on how they think we should at least open or place our people? Because once the battle begins, all plans will go to hell, and we'll just have to wing it.
You hear one of you know what? In the lower hold, Jesus, how many little lines did you do to make this a very, very bad squiggle?
3.
Okay. Now there's another one. What is that? There's like a dot. No, there's not. It's just tripping. It's teasing me. It was teasing me.
Okay.
It was showing me the deletion origin. Anyways, you hear Battle 1. Shield, it's a pleasure to fight by your sides. We have studied these. They will burrow below if we stop them on the surface. But our guards will protect them once the ley lines have been infested by the orc mages. Ichor. At this fight today, all we can do is brace ourselves, for this machine has never been conflicted face on. What I can tell you is in history's times, we have never defeated it from range.
No, that is accurate.
It's good to know. Then maybe we should have everyone closer to the front lines when it arrives, so that we can survive its initial onslaught, maybe.
Gaston, under his breath, starts praying.
Okay.
Specifically, he just starts praying in general to the 12.
Okay. Is there any special passage or verse you'd like to throw out there?
God save us.
She throws a little out there. Calling
So
upon
there's-
himself.
If the 12 are still amongst the living, if the 12 are still out there, please, we need something, anything.
Give me a D100 and then a religion check.
Because I think Gaston would know a little bit about the plane his father is from.
There'd be uncovered tidbits of understanding throughout your raising.
72.
And then a religion to follow up. Make sure your character's cleared for the religion so you get the proper bonus.
Where's my character?
That's a great question. If you can't find it there, you can pull it from the character tab. But
I'll
I don't
just
think
do
it's
it on. I'll just do it
Oh,
on
you're
the
probably still up
character
there.
sheet.
Yeah, that's totally fine. Yeah, it'll still appear. But I think you're right here still.
No, that's Gemma.
Just kidding.
Natural 20.
Nice. Okay.
Infinite power.
That's my third natural 20 in a row.
You guys see him glow. No light above him, but it's like a spotlight as if it was directly above him. So there's no one holding it. Web, at this immediate moment, would you put on the blindfold, yes or no?
Probably not.
Okay. Then, Ryle, can you please join me in the secret tab real quick?
Holy shit.
Ooh, the secrets. So do we have any plans other than being close for this guy? Is there anything we can set up in advance?
I was actually thinking maybe we pull one of the cards.
I was thinking maybe if it's coming straight in, dig some pit traps. And just
Oh,
cover
yeah,
with illusion.
Or just pit traps underneath all this massive plant growth.
And
Exactly.
we still have more cannons in your little pocket dimension.
No, remember, I already handed them to Lorraine, so that I think these are them.
Yeah.
Oh, these are them. I thought you had like 8 of them.
No, I think we only had 4, because we only got them from that goblin camp.
Yeah, they ran and we took it.
Well, they were away raiding, and we decided to burn their camp to the ground.
Why would you just leave those?
I know, you're going raiding. You need to have at least one cannon to look rad.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Did we ever find out how old Calamari is now?
No.
We didn't, I don't think.
So out of all of our cards that we can pull, there's the Orcry Reinforcements, Iz's Wild card, Lorraine's Ace card, the Dean of Order's Strategic Move, Bale Helene's Cunning Trap, and the Planeswalker Favors that we each have. I was thinking we could do the Cunning Trap one to try to use it to create the trap for the Titan.
The Dwarf Titan?
No. The Titan that's coming at us. If we use the Cunning Trap in front of it, it'll trap it.
Where did that Dwarf Titan ever go? That Seg was
That's
controlling.
Chio's Planeswalker Favor.
Oh, is
Yep.
And I don't know if we should use that right off the bat. I think that's more of a we get it where we want it, and then we just hammer it with damage. Do you know what your wild card is?
I think so. Not 100%, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Lorraine's Ace. We have Lorraine's Ace card, but I feel like that's something we call on when we're losing. But what about the Dean of Order's strategic move? We could ask about that.
We just got to beat this guy without calling in a single favor for the bonus.
I think that's why we have these, to use against the Titan.
Oh, I know, but just imagine if we could beat it and not need it.
That would be pretty rad. I wonder if we get to keep the favors after. Just be like, oh, we're fighting Iz's big form now. Planeswalker favor.
Oh god, we would
That
need
on
everything
hand.
for that.
Yeah.
Brain soup.
Big is no joke.
Did you make a big Iz character sheet?
Oh yeah, I based it off of what is that called? Whoa, Tiamat.
Oh. Why? I mean, I get it, but why?
Come on, little Iz. Brain soup attack.
Oh god, it's even worse because it's like a caster-based version of that.
With
Yeah,
like
it'd be
unlimited
bad.
wish spells.
Oh yeah. And it can do limited magic as a wizard, or not wizard, sorcerer.
I also have a move that if we're really losing, Shio can pull, but it's a 9th level spell and it only lasts a minute.
That's longer than what I can do. I think the downside for this fight is I just can't do a lot of damage. I can do support stuff.
Do you think you could cast haste on as many of us as you can?
That wouldn't be a bad idea right there. So before we get in, I can do that.
Yeah, like right, and then we have it for 10 rounds, and if we're still fighting it after 10 rounds, I feel like we're stuck in a trap and we're dead. We gotta kill
If we're
this thing
still
quick.
alive after 10 rounds, we're doing really well.
We just have to kill this thing as quick as we possibly can, while taking as few losses.
The secrets! Tell us the secrets!
All of the secrets.
It was real boring, really. I was sleeping all the time, and I just kept in the suspense. Wait, real quick. You guys all witnessed Gaston kind of start gasping for breath in a way, not like where he's struggling, but where he didn't realize he wasn't breathing for a moment.
Oh, do you have a collapsed lung? That's not good.
How did you get that? I just healed everybody!
It happens every time.
I mean, broken toes, broken fingers. Like, what do you want me to do? I
Okay.
don't do a little minor healing. I only got big heals.
How the fuck
Okay,
did you
so
miss the
that's a
entire
fuck ton
wrist?
of information all at once.
I look at him quizzically. What? Wait, did you have one of those
Apparently
vision
I was
things?
given apparently I was given information on how to locate and use a super weapon against this thing.
Oh, nice! You found one.
Is it
I
nearby?
don't think we want to use it.
Why not?
Because if we do, only one of us will continue to exist and the rest will not.
Well, that defeats the point. I've got many of those.
Yeah, that's a last resort. I mean, most of us will come back to life after, but still.
That's true. Most of us are immortal. Maybe we're viewing it the wrong way. That's just an inconvenience.
Well,
If
last
there's-
resort, I'd rather not
any
lose this
opinions
body.
on the information provided? I couldn't help but notice the Lynches shied away from conversational power and artifacts.
They're really embracing their inner lich.
Well, two of them heard math and stopped paying attention.
I know.
Yeah, we don't want to use that. Especially because apparently there are multiple prophecies surrounding the thing.
What happens to the people who die? Are they available for?
They cease to exist.
Oh, that's not fun.
For like a while, or
They cease to exist.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like
As
that-
in never existed.
Well, how would you know they're not there anymore?
maybe we already used it and we're the survivors. Is it
Well,
still
that would
coming?
explain where all the other people are.
Except the issue is only one of us can use it.
I like to imagine sometimes Iz woke up one day having to grade too much schoolwork the night before, and he left his Pandora box too close to the alarm clock. And when he went to hit the alarm clock, he hit the wrong box and sucked himself and the entire campus in, and here we are.
It's like a nesting doll of Pandora boxes, and I'm just like,
Mhm.
well, I'm just gonna leave that alone.
Well, I guess this is where my school is now. Let's land it.
Um,
Okay, so we should probably not use that. I mean, that's the equivalent of the Quandrix people using their bomb. Only one person lives.
So
well,
we got
the difference
three...
of the Quandrix doing it is it destroys this plane.
Not our problem. We're dead.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. That's the difference, is that you will lose just all of existence of Strixhaven. And that's why Iz doesn't want to give it up. It doesn't affect the entirety of everything else.
But it only attacks the Titan, right? It doesn't win us the war.
No, it defeats any and all, but if Phyrexians are here, you're here. That's blap, gone.
if
Do we really not think we can kill it with like normal fighting?
I think we can.
I think it'll just take a lot of good rolls.
You hear the Laurel go, "We shall face it for full on," and they will run off into the distance.
No,
Hey,
come
Paul.
back.
Wait,
Stop.
wait.
You're our defensive barrier.
We're doing a
As
whole
they-
teamwork thing this time.
This is just for shits and fun. You see them run off in the distance,
I
and you
apologize.
hear them, and then they get drop kicked. Oh, it was almost a nat 20. But a drop kick would only do 17 damage. They're fine. They run back. A little sore, but I think we're okay. They don't take damage. That was just.
I'm having a bit of an existential shock here because last I checked, the 12 sacrificed themselves to allow the plane my father came from to strengthen itself.
Oh, I can answer that. See, gods are multiplanar beings. You can sacrifice yourself in one plane and still exist on the others. You just kind of lose connection to that plane. and it
Okay,
sucks.
so depending on the plane of existence, God means something completely different from my understanding
I
of how this works.
Correct.
so.
Would that be something I can roll Arcane on? Because
Yeah. So real quick, actually, what I could give is that he is referring to Elia for the 12. And with that, he's referring to, right, if I'm not mistaken, Ryo?
The
Or
12
where-
from Final
what is it?
Fantasy
Yeah,
14.
Yeah. I mean, we're skinning it. Sorry, I forgot. Yes, we're skinning it to. But so what we're skinning it to, I guess, for them in context, because when you mentioned it, it works out perfectly because that number is literally how many exist. Is he's and in context of what we're translating into the world is he's referring to the, you know how when the Pangea of Eddie existed, the 12 monks had arrived and created that rift that broke it into the 3 continents and created the Feyres, which poured the magic into the existence of that particular plane, which Tempos and Is have fully studied, and that is where you guys have been keeping your gods and stuff.
Oh, the warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
You should be careful with the warehouse.
What do you mean?
That's where I keep things on a shelf. I put things on a shelf for a reason.
Shelves that are shoddily made, apparently, as they keep getting scattered through the multiverse.
Did I pray to something that did I accidentally pray to something else? What I thought I was praying to?
This is what it is. You just don't have all that detail just yet.
Yeah, that's usually how praying goes nowadays.
You're lucky you didn't get
You'll
hit.
have it all by the end of the session, though, and it'll line up. but they understand it in a way different way because, like you said, they don't know you were gods in that way. They are from here specifically,
Right.
so they don't view it the same. They know them as many other names. They actually met a handful of them, but they don't know them as gods in their point of view.
Right.
Well, it looks down on gods anyway, so
That's why I'm gonna be the one god you look like on even footing with is, or else I step on you.
I will put you
If-
square in the ribs.
So they're telling you the truth, and the story is true. They are aware of the same device in a way, but they did not see it as clear as you did. They are just aware that there is a big no-no there that
Okay.
someone that told them about previously before they came back.
Okay.
yeah, I don't actually know what everything on the shelf. That's why I put it there sometimes.
So I'm going to pretend I'm going in character. Gaston is extremely confused because he still thinks that he prayed to the 12 and the 12, his version of the 12, and they answered. Out of character, I know that's not the case.
I mean, it may well be. I don't know.
I mean, they could have sacrificed themselves in the sense that Iz trapped them in a box for all of eternity and used them as batteries.
Wait. I thought they broke reality. Did I put them in a box? I'd feel really bad if I did.
I mean, the 12
Find out.
where I came, the 12 for where my father came from didn't necessarily put themselves in a box as they did just sort of become one with the plane.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay.
exactly what happened.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
literally
And
sealed
they
themselves
split it.
into the plane and created magic from the earth. There was no magic on this plane. It's them who create Fey-Res. It's not called magic there.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's
And
what I
they
thought.
are. So the way they know them is that they're like sealed silo nuclear weapons that, when disturbed, usually destroy the Fey-Res in that area, no longer allowing the magic to recover or exist because of the
Right.
way they have given themselves to the land. There are 4 currently known that have been protected by the Lisperian government, which you don't have the world map of just yet and don't know those full details, but they just came from that whole plane and they know exactly what we're talking about, but in a different context because your character was raised on a different story point of view, I guess would be the best way.
Right.
But to assure you, it is the same. That is what I subbed it into when you had shared that information with me, and I said that
Okay.
totally.
Awesome. If the 12 are still alive, oh fuck, does that mean Hydaelyn and Zodiac are still alive too?
I don't know who those are.
They don't know them by names at all.
I mean, I could, if I had access to the library in some time, I might be able to. But
Correct.
Is it that guy who's highly dangerous?
is it that ghost guy we met?
Is it Tempos? Is Tempos pretending to be 12 separate gods?
No, the guy on the ground that we met, the one that was like immensely powerful. Remember that guy?
So you know what I
Yeah,
would
the
allow
highly
with
dangerous
with
dude, right?
Iz's Arcana previously at the 27, you would be able to confirm that Helen is alive because that is where the combat of the Goblin King took place at Fairy's Peak when the Brave Adventurers casted a tsunami upon the Snow Summit.
Oh damn.
That was
But
a
I'll pass it on.
cold day.
Yeah.
Ugh, the
So
wizard.
Gaston, you can have that confirmation.
So at
What has
least
she
one
been
alive.
doing this whole entire time then?
The gods don't like get involved in this conflict. They think they're above it, even though it ends all reality. I don't
Oh,
get it.
that's not true. There's a law. Only the mortal gods can intervene, and the rest have to act through others.
So she's fine with directly interfering when it comes to the end singer, but not this bullshit?
Iz can confirm that he has addressed a very, very full yellow pages of individuals to help with this war, and he has resulted to you and the rest of his Dragon Guard and whoever else is standing here on the field with you.
Part of the problem is we just can't solve it the traditional way with infinite power. These things are inevitable. So I've got to come up with like a opposite to a negative number. which
Oh
is
yeah,
you guys. I hope.
So one of the biggest reasons that was clear, and they also do know that I know could have been lost with all the lore and what have you from this very long campaign, is the Phyrexians have the power to complete gods, which they have done already. So bringing gods to the front line also risks losing the strongest powers that you do have, which is has
Right.
witnessed happen multiple times previously too.
Okay.
So some could have been completed, not to anyone's knowledge yet, because they have not yet been seen.
let's hope they never are.
Yeah, you walked into a whole can of worms, my friend. Each worm its own little parallel of problems. And there's 1,014 of them.
This is the last of the math that Iz has to throw at the problem.
Okay. If we survive this, I'm going back to Atheris.
Okay.
And I am
Sign a
going.
Dragon Guard contract?
Sorry, what was that?
Did you sign a Dragon Guard contract?
Well, once this is over, I don't need you anymore.
I'm still getting my education Iz.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, most of my tuition was paid because of my father's adventures.
So you can stick around. His won't kick you out, but you're free to
Nope.
come. But with the looming threat coming to you all, what plan are you guys preparing in the sense of placement?
I'm thinking we have that converted Phyrexian front and center with a nice unit behind it to just take it on if it decides to be a little sassy to us.
I heard everything.
Look, you tried to kill me not too long ago.
It just stares at you, blinks. Memory corrupted.
No
Right,
one
right.
fixes
That's
memory.
convenient.
Someone break its like communications array too. That thing, we can't have that thing getting communicated with. So what unit should we have behind it? I'm thinking the Wraith, Spectral guys.
We should probably put the people giving everybody bonus AC relatively central to combat.
Yeah.
We probably want to spread out. Didn't this guy launch the that orb thing last time?
Maybe.
Pretty
Yeah,
sure he did.
it kicked them pretty hard.
I can make a little wall of force bubble if we want to hide in something.
Yeah, let's keep some of our squishier people inside that, maybe.
Yeah, if we keep like put little like holes inside of the wall of force too, like when you create it, we could attack from within without being hit by its massive fists and legs.
And I'm not sure that's how that spell works, but
Can you? I thought it was like wall of
I
light.
love
where
an
you
imagination.
shape.
um, no, it's like something about being continuous. So it can be like it can either be a full sphere, it could be half a sphere, or it could be a wall that's like at any angle, but it can't be like Swiss cheese. It has to be continuous. But like if it was like half a sphere and then you put it on a little angle, you could have like a little thing, you go inside, then you can go around the side and be like boo boo boo. Or you could have it be like a foot off the ground and you could sneak down and be like boo 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 underneath. But there's ways to make it really efficiently around you, but also you gotta sneak around and be like boo boo with your
Can I put
magics.
it like above us, like a ceiling, so that when it has to go down to attack us, it will have to face through that barrier, and then we have like a full 360 attack plan.
Yeah, I've seen it as a ceiling before. It's not the biggest ceiling in the world. It's like it can be very long, but it's not very wide when it's in ceiling form. Like if it's in like the flat plane, it's like only 20 feet I think wide, and then it's like super crazy long. It's like 100 feet long or something. So it's only, but I can make it also like a curvy one and then it's a dome. I think the dome shapes are easier for me to think about.
Oh, that's fair.
Unless you're trying to do like a long space. Dome shapes. Dome shapes can be a ceiling. Can be any
Yeah,
orientation.
if you make it what is
Dome
it?
shapes.
Chest high or something, or maybe even head high. They can go out underneath it and shoot out, and it can't stomp them directly.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to in addition to having poisoned my crossbow and my crossbow bolt and a arrow, I'm going to poison 2 of my normal daggers as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
And I'm also going to turn invisible.
Right. Got it. Invisible. Okay.
we should have the Prismari and the other students with that are lower survivability under the dome too. That way they have a bit more protection.
So how big is this dome?
Yeah, that's a vital question.
Yeah.
Good enough.
So,
Okay. So if it is a dome, it becomes a radius of 10 feet. This is the same if it's a hemispherical dome or a sphere. Either way, it seems like the radius is 10 feet. I feel like it should be bigger if you're only doing half of it versus the whole sphere.
yeah,
I
it
feel like you
doesn't
should
sound very big.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds way tall. It's way smaller than it should be. Because isn't it like what's the max wide if it was a square? Or volume, whatever.
If it's a square, it's 10-foot panels that turn into
For like a maximum coverage. So it'd be like 4 sides, so that's and then a top right. So it'd still be like a good And here's what I could do. I'm willing to do 30. If you all call even.
Sounds sorry.
30-foot total
Like
or the radius?
Yeah.
Radius? Okay. Dome.
That work? You
Yes.
want it to be green, blue, purple, or gold?
Gold.
Got it.
And I can use my staff for it.
Sounds good. Nice. What's up?
I'm gonna move. I'm going to move Gaston over here, and he's going to be on the ground.
Got it. Okay. You see, there's a dome of force, invisibly spectacle, appear over your guys' group as Gaston positions himself just beyond. Go ahead.
Out of curiosity, how much time has passed in game?
I'd say you guys are gleaming on the. Oh, go ahead. Since you summoned it. Oh,
since I summoned them.
You guys are hitting probably like. Well, what's the rate? What's the time for them?
10 minutes.
To be fair, I could have been
An
very
hour.
generous. An hour? Okay. They would expire at this point because you guys would be hitting like a 2-hour marker of field combat between just the in-betweens and the cushion.
Okay,
Can
so
you
if that's
resummon them to hold it up or no?
I don't think so.
once you have used the horn, it cannot be used again until 7 days have passed.
Got it. Okay. So then
the
the
berserker spirits just fly up into the air and just sort of leave and phase out of existence.
They spatial out. Good fighting with you all. So they head off into the next combat, in which they're called Yonder. Beautifully done. Segwep, was there any preparations you two hooligans were doing off on the side, like doing dirt angels or chiseling your name with a little plus and a heart in the rock nearby? No pirates leaving their mark. Both of you are muted. No one wants to talk first. Go Shambo.
I think we're just itching for blood.
All right. Well, it's just gonna have to wait because I don't know where you're gonna find blood other than your companions because you are fighting a machine. But we will get to that.
Do you want
We'll
everyone
get to
under the
that
dome?
next week, as it is approaching the final live line, and
We
it
also
will
need to
address you
ask-
all. Go ahead. What was it? You guys
We
can
also
ask
need-
any questions and alterations to the map before the next session. By the way, I'll snap a shot and drop it to you. And I'll even give you the grid on it. But what does that show?
Did we want to use the cunning trap to try to trap the Titan for a little bit?
Yeah. Depending on how much time we got.
Yeah, I was thinking cunning trap might buy us at least holding it down for a few rounds.
Yeah, we'll hit it up in chat after.
Okay.
We
Then
will
add a
see.
4K but and then it would be like stuck and not make it hard to walk.
Gotcha. Well,
Um,
let's discuss it. I will go ahead and try to catch up on your guys' recaps up to this point. I'll speed your guys' just so you guys have all the information and can readdress what's happening here. And then I'll continue what it is that I do. But we will hold it here. And I will give you guys a snapshot very shortly. I have to take off one of these mods that hide the actual map. Unless you guys have check out that. Here we go. And then you guys will have that to consider for the week. Any questions otherwise?
Nope.
Alrighty. Until then, great combat strategies. You guys had no losses. I really thought I was going to take out one of the student groups, but I was rolling low against them somehow and high against you guys. So
They got lucky.
it worked out. I know they had 14 AC and like 15 AC. Like, they had low ACs on them because I was like, I'm going to use them as fodder. And nope.
Surprised the Prismari didn't get wiped out by that attack.
And no, they had 3 HP left almost. It was a 57 against 60. Can't cheat it.
So lucky. It was like, hey, they gotta make it.
Not my Prismari.
Yeah. But until next time, guys, y'all have a good one. Later.
You too. Have a great one.
Take it easy, y'all.
Have a good one.